Hello, Swivel Heads. This is Greg Allison, Green Grass Garden Worm Farm, coming to you live on Wednesday night. And it is 1000 hours. Time on deck. And I'll have to mute my little. Hello, Swivel Heads. This is Greg. I have to mute my little video from my chat room so I can keep up with you guys. So, what's this all about? I like to have live chat sessions with my followers because this is the opportunity to be a community, to be together in a time where we're living in social distance. And a lot of my followers and subscribers have a lot of questions. So this is a good chat time for that. And moreover, um, we talk about a lot of topics tonight and nights like this. So I do have good news. We have some very good news right now. And the good news is that the Colonial Pipeline is restarting. Now, it's going to take a little time to get everything really going. They may have some false starts and stops. And also, it's a case that they may, it's going to take a while to get fuel back out everywhere. Because a lot of stations have run out of fuel. A lot of prices went up, even in stations that had fuel. There's been a lot of price gouging, unfortunately. However, in my area, I mean, I'm driving out here, and I haven't went much into town, but out here in the countryside where I live, this is a very heavily populated rural area, by the way. But there's like 4 out of 5 gas stations were out of fuel yesterday. I didn't even drive today, and it was just crazy how many were out of fuel, and the lines at the other one. So I don't know how they're doing today, but I imagine it's going to take a few days for everything to be back to normal, maybe even early to midweek next week. But things should start getting better. Hopefully, not too far down the line, and there shouldn't be gas problems from just people going out and filling up their tanks. So that's all good stuff. So, okay, what do we got going? C103. How you doing, C103? It's close to C130. 103. What's 103 for? And a couple of reminders for everyone coming in here. This is a family channel. See, I've got my family cup tonight, and this is a family channel. This is a family. The chat rooms are very much family. So we are a family. So let's remember that and be kind to each other. Let's respect each other. No colorful language, please. Since this is a family room. And let's be careful what we say so we don't get my channel in trouble with the powers that be that run this platform. So they ban a lot of channels, and sometimes people raise some really risky topics or make some really risky comments. And so if you can't abide with these things, I got some of the best moderators in the world, and they will take care of your comments. And if you keep at it, they might just take you out. So don't be a snowflake, about it. Just don't understand we have some standards on this channel. We have some standards in this chat room, and we're trying to keep the channel from getting booted off the air. So that doesn't stop me from conveying messages. I just have to be smart at how I convey the messages, okay? So about what's going on in the world, it's tough to do that in a platform like this because it's a lot like walking on eggshells on thin ice in an earthquake. That's my analogy for dealing with this. All righty. Like I said, this is a community room, the community chat. This is really for you. And you can chat with each other as much as me. And throw at me whatever questions you like, and I'll see if I can answer them. So see who else is in the room here. 3D Gremlin, hi. Keith Edwards, hi. Murphy 555 from South Jersey stand. Nicole Parrish, how you doing? We already got a super chat. Wow, £5. Well, thank you, Geo S85. Geo S85, £5. Wow, that's nice. That's very weighty. Monetarily. Thank you. And how's it going? Well, I'm still limping around a little bit. I've tried to restart my worm business, and I've had some travails with that. I guess I'm going to have to delay it for a while. And guess what? Just to prove that I've been running worms, look at my fingernails, guys. It takes a while to get all that out. Yeah, I guess you could wear gloves, but gloves are against my religion. Kind of, sort of. Just kidding. It's just, I hate wearing gloves. I just hate it. Now, there are people that wear gloves. Yeah. Well, it's been, I ran worms last night, so I've been trying to get these fingernails cleaned up for a day. Well, I ran worms Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and 3 nights in a row, and didn't get near as many as I'd hoped for. So that's a whole nother story. Coming in from left field says nothing as it seems. Okay. Michigan Prepper says, good evening, Greg. Well, good evening, Michigan Prepper. Dan Garcia, or Garcia, oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's the best team and family here. Well, thank you. And Arnold Smith, hello, everybody. Hope you're doing safe and have a productive day. That's great. And Nicole Smith says, halo, Greg, and everyone. Yeah, I do use the word halo. Why? Because I once had a program called How Altitude Liftoff. Halo. Built rockets launching from the balloons. That's how I got this big globe. Space Pioneer Award. The only thing for which I'm listed in Wikipedia. All right. Turtle Lover. Hello, Greg. Turtles are great. Pro King. Hello, everyone. And DB says, hello, all. Arnold Smith. As long as the high voltage power to drive the transfer pumps at the stations is uninterrupted. Well, there you go. We still need the power to run the pumps, guys. That's absolutely correct. And once again, thank you, Geo S85. And so where are you from? You must be from the United Kingdom somewhere. Dude Boy says, are you from Memphis? No, I'm not from Memphis. I grew up in a little area called Sand Mountain in northeast Alabama. Sand Mountain's a plateau mountain. It's only about 1,000, some odd feet high, maybe 1,100 peak. Not a very high, more of a hill, but it's 75 miles long and 25 miles wide. It runs almost from Birmingham, Alabama to Chattanooga, Tennessee, really to Trenton, Georgia, as much as anything else. So let's see here. The local Smitty says, good evening from Cape Cod. Okay. Smitty, so you got to do some smithing. What kind? I am Stern, Rocket Man. Haha. Why, you don't like rockets, Ian? When does the famine begin? That's a good question. We can talk about that in a little bit. Let's see. As you like it, sir, says Geo S85. Well, thank you. Thank you. Nothing else to lose, says Standards. Understood. Okay. Dirt Riders. What's a good email, Greg? What is a good email, Greg? Is it the Galactic Greg at Proton? No, that's not me. That's not me. You can email me at what email I want y'all to use? Use halfispace@aol.com. I do have a business email, which is more associated with Green Grids, but I don't want it filled up with a lot of email. So Mississippi Outpost on lockdown. Oh, what's that going on? Mississippi Outpost is on lockdown. Okay, safety, civil safety. What are they on lockdown for? What kind of lockdown are they in? Is it got to do with the bug? I hope not. Robert and Kelly says, hi, Greg. Caught you live. Yeah, I tried to come on earlier, but it took me a while to get the other video up and get it in. Plus, it's a challenge. Sometimes I really need. Now I'm down to 13 videos for this past month. I'm way behind in videos. I'm way behind on the income. My finances are kind of straining right now. Also, the expenses of trying to get the worm farm restarted, and so it's sometimes it just don't all work out right. So I'm kind of in a tight spot right now. Microgreens, thanks all for you do. Yeah, thank you for all you do, says Microgreens. Hey, I love microgreens. I grow microgreens. I got a trailer I'm setting up to grow them really nice. And Geo says, I'm British. Very good, very good. Geo, I had some ancestors that came through London. They were actually, turns out, of Normandy originally. They were some of the Normans that invaded. So yeah, that's part of my Viking ancestry, I guess. But they were quite involved with the royalty there. Actually, one of my direct ancestors was the primary coach driver for Queen Elizabeth I, and one of them ran the Tower of London. So, but then they escaped to America and became a bunch of hillbillies. Farmers, hillbillies, it's all the above, right? The local Smitty says, yes, I've been in a bit of depression, but I like to get creative again. There you go, get creative. Yeah, make some things. Heat some metal up and bang it. And what kind of smithing do you do? I'm seeing your logo looks like there's some fire, so I'm assuming you're a blacksmith instead of a silversmith. Angel Hill, I'm from McCalla, Alabama. Well, hello, neighbor. Says Fresh Red. My wife tells me she has been seeing more gardens around her town. That's good. People are waking up. People are waking up. They need to. That's something I've been preaching and talking about. From back when I did the video, why most preppers will die, and it's because they don't grow their own stuff. kind of video. And a lot of preppers didn't like that. They got mad at me. Oh, I got a bang bang. I can eat from there. So really? When you take that bang bang out in the woods, that big boar thing, you know, all the big game is going to be gone in a couple months. And when you go after the little varmints, all you're going to see is a little puff of fur. And that puff of fur is going to be hard to eat on. A little 22. But, you know, not the big boar. The big boar will leave you hungry. My garden's in the ground, so there's nothing to lose. Yeah. Guys, gardening is really it. You got to get with the gardening. Grow your own food. Get self-sufficient. It's something takes some time to work out and get acquired to. That's why you need to go. And, hey, buy your seeds from True Leaf Market. It's a great source of seeds, heirloom seeds, no GMO. They tell you, you know, they got good guides on how to grow them. In addition to my videos on gardening, and just go check my links out on my channel. So I probably won't post them on this video because I don't usually post links on my live chats. But I did a video just about an hour ago that posted. So check the links on that. True Leaf Market. Hopefully I'll be selling worms again. I started selling worms. You know, it was kind of a rough start, and I guess I started a little early. So I'm gonna restart probably in the fall. So Undercover Prodigy says, "Thank you, Greg. God bless." Well, thank you. Quality, not quantity. There you go, Geo. Absolutely, got to be that. Mike and Forta says, "We feel you." All right, thank you. Dillard Stedman says, "Israel has been getting bombed and bombing. It's getting crazy in Israel." Yes, absolutely. I just did a video on that. They are under attack right now from Hamas in Gaza. Over 1,050 rockets, big time attack. That was as of this morning. It's all cranked up again because it's Thursday over there already. It's not quite Thursday here yet, but it has cranked up again. How's the bus project going? Man, I don't have any money to deal with a bus project right now. I had hoped. It turns out that I'm looking for eventually some money on my dad's estate, but I thought it'd all come at once. I found out, and the biggest part of it's locked up in the trust, and it's gonna be a whole nother year before we can see some of that. So I need money to start up the Arizona operation and the bus, and put in some here too. So it's gonna be a stretch to see I could do it all. If I was a smart man, I'd probably just pay off my debts and forget about it all. Anyway, but I'm hoping that we can turn all this other stuff into some money-making ventures, at least have some adventures. But I'm 61, I'm still head over heels in debt, and I need to do something about it. It's one reason I keep trying to make these videos. But I'm trying to make videos. I'm trying to run a worm farm. I'm trying to run a Freedom Restoration Foundation. We got our survival tribes that I need to get back and put some work into. We've got I got a garden, a greenhouse. I got too many irons to fire at us, microgreens. So I'm trying to work into people to get them to work in a basis of co-op like situation, not co-op, but a share crop type situation or something similar to that. Just some incentive based means for growing stuff and working. Eagle Eyes, hi everyone. Yeah, Eagle Eyes, I've got to check out. I'm behind on email. Yeah, you sent me an email. I'm just behind. So that's frustrating. My grandpa only hunted with a 22. Yep, that's all my dad used. Yep, wasn't anything bigger than a squirrel in the woods. Hey, squirrels and possums about all we had in our woods when I was growing up. And quail, we had quail, a lot of quail around. The quail, you needed a scatter version. But the thing is there's no more bobwhite quail. They used to be everywhere. The coyotes wiped them out, unfortunately. There's none in the wild. No more. And that's sad. Dang coyotes. Let's see. High power air rifles. So yeah, that's a way to go there. Sandra, we've been 4 weeks behind for getting stuff in the ground due to colder weather. Isn't that interesting? Wise Owl, here we are again. Hey, Wise Owl, I shipped you a shipment. You're one of the lucky ones too. You've got a shipment on the way to you. This weekend will be garden preparation, short growing season here. Rainus, where are you at? Where's your short growing season at? I don't like Palestine. Well, let's don't pick on people here, guys. So I don't know what Du Bois Sam. He got whacked by sassafras. So let's see, Eagle Eye. Oh, Du Bois, you're getting it left and right. All right. Some people complain to me about comments. It's like, guys, I don't ever see them until it's after they're gone. So like I said, if you're not, be friendly to everybody. Be nice, be kind. This is a family occasion. This is a family room. And be careful with your language. Don't use colorful language in here. Don't be cursing. I don't want people cursing in this room. I'm not claiming I'm a saint. I'm not. But, this is a family room, okay? So that's the standard. I may get on other channels that have different standards, and, we cut up, but that's okay. It's different. I'm a mod on some other channels, and the channel, owner got on me for being kind of heavy-handed in moderating. Just because, first I see people saying certain things. Oh my gosh, you can't say that, and then say, oh no, we allow that on this channel. So, okay, oh, I don't, not on this channel. So and my mods understand that. My mods don't want to see that either. Hey, Sass, trying to type with a cat being overly affectionate in my face. That's cool, Isaiah. That's cool. Yeah, Eagle Eye says, oh, good to know you're busy. Man, I am busy. So let's see here. Oh, sometimes I'm going through these things, it just skips. JW owner, sometimes, I'm trying to run this cursor down to see where we're at, and sometimes this thing just jumps, guys. However, she talk some kind of monologue, right? So JW owner, there has not been freedom in USA since the United States was founded. Well, there's more freedom in some respects back then than there is today, guys. It's always been limits, but that's what we got to push for. That's why I started the Freedom Restoration Foundation, my friends. If you want to promote freedom, help us out. Join the Freedom Restoration Foundation. Write us at info@freedomrestorationfoundation.org. We also have sites on Facebook and MeWe. So you can check links some other channels telling you how to get to that. Geo says, why is it okay for Israel to have a Jewish state, but the UK must be multicultural? Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's some answers, but wow, good question. Eli says, I'm still waiting on my blue wrench. Oh, well, we might do that. We might just do that. When people ask for a blue wrench, you got to watch them for a little bit. I just got rid of a blue wrench, guys. One of our blue wrenches, I just hid from the channel. I banned her, him. It was a him parading as a her. So, and I understand that individual has a practice of working their way into a channel and then turning on the channel owner and attacking or threatening. Haven't made life threats against another channel. It's like, okay, if you want to make life threats to me, hey, my worms are hungry. Come on. Don't threaten me. Yeah, there was some guy made a threat to me. I checked him out. He said he's going to come bang me. I checked him out, saw his channel, and he had these little AR ones and, a 5s and all over his channel. And I replied to him, oh, is that all you got? I never heard from him again. Never heard from him again. You can't be a prepper and be on YouTube and list your address. Tell everybody where you're at and be a snowflake. Okay, guys? If somebody wants to make threats to me, it's like, okay, come on, buddy. Hey, I'm not looking for trouble, but don't bring it to me. Don't bring it to me. I don't want trouble. I don't even like people to curse. But you know what? Best leave an old country boy alone. That's what I got to say. I've been in the military, so I've taken karate, and I've had my fun. I might look like a fat old grandpa, but watch out. As George Bush used to say, never underestimate your enemy. It's just double negative. Double negative is positive, right? Was that a command? Underestimate your enemy? Yeah, he hemmed that up. He did that on purpose. JR thumbs up for Green Grapes. Thank you. Yeah, I need some thumbs up, guys. I want to get down the bottom here. Let's see. Safety seal. I'm real close to the distribution pipeline. We call it the web. What's it like for you there, safety seal? And so close to the pipeline. Hey, I've walked on the Alaska pipeline where the portions where it comes up above ground. And there's these big radiators sticking up to radiate the heat so the foot pads don't melt the permafrost under it. There are areas that runs underground. There are areas of permafrost that runs over the ground. It's a huge pipeline. In Alaska, the company that runs it sends helicopters up down all the time monitoring it. But I took my chance and I got them walked up on it. Yeah, it's strong. I ain't gonna bother that pipeline. I think it's huge. Yeah, it ran right across Fort Greely, Alaska. You see it all the time. Had a bridge across the Tanana River. Right next to the bridge that we all drove on. All politicians should be for treason. You know, sassafras. Yeah, they're something else. That's why we throw all the bums out. All of them. Affectionate putty cat. Yeah, that's what Wiseau's got. Yeah, people agreeing with sassafras on the politicians. Elton Butterfield froze here again this morning in southwest. Let's see, Richard Martin. Thank you, Greg. Best of Nebraska, right? Okay, I'm getting drawn. For some reason I'm drawing blank tonight. It's not like me. I know other states. Gee, are you in the lowlands? Guys, it's supposed to be pretty cool here tonight. Greg, you do a better job at reading chats than most channels. I'm trying. You know, it's hard to keep up with all the chat. It really is. Now, I imagine if we had 600 in the room, I probably couldn't do it. But I really do try. You know, I'm trying to give you all back. You know, you're great. I got a wonderful channel. You know, like I said, we're all family. And I try to give it back as much as I can. I try to share with you guys. I try to read you guys. I try to respect you guys. But, you know, it is limited on time. It's hard to stay up with the comments and all the videos. So sometimes you get a lot of comments. I try, though. Sometimes I fall behind, especially on the older videos I posted. I need to go back to some of them. But, you know, time is rough for me. It's tough. You know, I sleep about 4 hours a night. All right. So Health Whittle says, hello from Northeast Georgia mountains. All right. Sassafras say, oh, dang, I wonder who that was. I don't know what you're talking about there. City Preppers. Hello. Hello. So Clever Preppers, not City Preppers. And sometimes I can't read. The eyes, your worms are hungry. Sandra thinks that's funny. Yeah, ain't much left when you know, big. I got lots of big worm beds, big pits, you know. Well, you'd be amazed what you can throw in there. Excuse me. As I was there that night, you had to do that. I was there that night, you had to do that. What are we talking about, Eagle Eyes? I fear no one, and I will give you my postcode, says Jill. Cool. You can look me up, guys. I got a YouTube. I got a, you know, I just put up a website that shows exactly where I live. My address is there. My address and my phone number have been published for years. For years, it was in the Ad Astra magazine, the National Space Society. So decades. I've been a public figure for decades, people. So I ain't scared. I don't scare. Jesse Mills, you can be Jewish and still be multicultural, just like Christians come in all colors too. Let's see. Sassafras said, the wonderful world. Riki. I'm not sure what that is. Clever Preppers. If I feel froggy, then if they feel froggy, let them jump. That's right. Jump. Let's see. Wise Owl says, I have double-barreled chihuahuas. And you got a cat too, right? And you got a little Linus. Double-barrel chihuahuas. Man, chihuahuas are rough. And them little ankle biters that tear you up. Rick Thomason. I'm in rural San Antonio area, so I guess you're outside of San Antonio then. Undercover Prodigy, I think the Havoc, Havk. Mike in Florida, thumbs up. ICU nurse, Rick. I live 2 farms over. Okay. Y'all neighbors then. Eagle Eye says, that is what I tell my daughter. Don't let this belly fool you. There you go. We've been understanding the left. We have been underestimating the left think they have won. Geo, good point. And Daryl Robinson, a bunch of thumbs up, says you're the man. Well, thank you, Daryl. Health Little Biden is full of castings. I don't put castings down. But he's full of his far more putrid. Yeah, got a little fruit fly flying around here. Oh, we got a super chat. Let's go down to, oh, I'm right behind on chest. JR. Green Regs, FY, you're the only one. You're the only go-to rocket scientist. You are appreciated. Thank you. Remember, check out Restored Republic. 2 weeks. Water, food, etc. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was going to check it out the other night. Restored Republic. That's right. How many preppers, homesteaders that are on YouTube are also rocket scientists? How many have a rocket in their backyard? I've kind of pulled it up. I'll go check it out now. Let me get back to the chat session. I'm way behind on my chat, so I'm still having to call it up. Clever and Chris. Hi, Greg. So, hey, JR, appreciate it. We'll check that out in a little bit. We'll take it on here. Let me go back up the comments and see what I'm missing. I'm still trying to see all the comments. I'm trying to read them all and catch up. It's a challenge sometimes. Ring Greg's, hello, I got a question for you. Okay, Doug, what's the question? Moon Water Ranch. Yeah, I spent 5 years in Alaska. Oh, where were you in Alaska? I was at Fort Greely. I lived at Fort Greely for 2 years. And spent 6 months in the barracks, and then I spent a year and a half in family housing. So I brought my family up. Right next to the big city of Delta Junction, 100 miles from the nearest red light. We were very much, if you drew a circle, probably 100 miles in diameter around where we lived, you might have 2,000 people inside that circle. Oh, wow. So we got another super chat. Geo, okay, 10 pounds. All right. Lee banned me from telling the truth so you can have my money. Oh, Jill, what did Lee ban you for? All right. Yeah, Lee apparently trounced out Amanda B the other night. So I don't know. You got to know Amanda. If you don't know her and she comes in, you might be shocking. She's great though. I love Amanda B. She's a good woman. She just has her own language. If you don't understand Aussie language, you might not appreciate Amanda. She's good stuff, though. Amanda's great. We don't have her here tonight, though. Not yet. Maybe she'll come in later. Doug Stack. My garlic is growing good. My green onions are sucking what the double hockey stick. Hey, you know what? I got green onions growing good this year myself, and my garlic is just crazy. I didn't dig my turmeric up in time, so I'll probably have enough just to replant. Yeah, guys, I've been so busy. I'm just having a hard time keeping up with stuff this year. Yikes. Joshua, is that weed bong to your right? No, I don't do no weed. To my right. Weed bong? What are you talking about? To my right. This is my right. What's over here? I don't do no weed, guys. This is a globe. This is a main globe from Space Pioneer Award. And this is that's a SpaceX Starship rocket, 3D rendering thereof at 1/200th scale, given to me by a good friend, Ben Huset. He made me 2 of them. So let's see here. Oh, we got another $10. Oh, who's that from? Vidcom. Greg, I saw my worms are on the way, so I'm happy. I'm one of your lucky ones. Thanks for all your hard work. Yeah, this year actually it's taken 10 times more effort to get the same harvest. I've been harvesting 140 pounds in a single day, and this year it's been like 15, 14. And it's like, my God, it's costing me. So one reason I'm shutting down is just we don't have our operations down pat. It's actually costing me more money in labor than I'm making. So we just got to get some processes better, and I've got some issues with my worms. I had a whole lot of little worms, and they this year, and in my sell beds. I also have a breeding bed. The breeding worms are different. I'm not going. The breeding worms are still a little bit thin. I'm not going to sell them. I'm trying to fill my whole herd with those worms. And that's, oh, there's Amanda B. Ah, she's here. See, I'm telling you how great she is. She says, much love, Greggy. Hey, Amanda, sorry to hear you got trounced. What happened to you over in Lee's room? Who knocked you out of Lee's room? They just don't understand you. They don't know what a fine person you are. What a fine, upstanding citizen. And you're a member of the family here. Absolutely. You're always welcome here. Sweeps, I think everyone should register as a Democrat so we can upset the algorithm. Wow. That would be interesting. You know, Alabama, you can vote in either primary, whichever one you choose. Barefoot Granny. Here, Biden has gas. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. I know I'm missing some chats here. I have to scroll back up here. So I didn't get them all. Yeah. Sassafras says, talking to Geo, Garlic. Felt compelled to help the algo by placing thumbs down. Felt compelled to help the algo by placing the thumbs down. Really, nothing as it seems. You give me a thumbs down? Oh, come on. What for? Guys, if you're not happy with me, just say so. Say what it is you don't like. Just be blunt. I'm not a snowflake. Hey, I'm a big old boy. Hadn't you noticed? I'm a big guy. I can handle it. Kathy, still covering up the garden in mid-May in West Virginia. I'm tired of frost. You know, hey, and where's the global warming when you need it, right? We could use a little global warming, right? Where is it at? Where is global warming when you need it? Jason, new subscriber up here in Washington State, the far eastern north corner of Washington. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Hey, I've driven through Washington State. I've driven from west to east first time, and I went from north to south on the left coast last time. Yeah, right, quite a bit difference across the state. Hope you're doing well. Power to the resistance. Love you, all my rebellious brothers and sisters. Mary Hoos, my berry vines are looking mighty good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, you know what? I got a bunch of blackberries coming. All right, so who's next? We had another super chat. That's awesome. Who did this come from? Oops, I missed it. There it is. Turtle, $20. Well, thank you, Turtle. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. All right, let me see if I can get back up and see what chats I'm in. I'm still trying to catch up on all the chats because Mississippi. Let's see. Doug Thompson says, Amanda says, all good, matey. I can't have a man praising pain. Well, there you go. Why would you praise pain? Jason Kent says, I'm in the process of inventing many cool things which relate to sustainability in prepping. Hey, sounds good, Jason. Interesting to see what you come out with. All right. Well, hey, I've pasted in the restored public. We're going to go over there in a little bit. I'm just trying to get caught up on all the chats. We'll go over and see what that is. You've been bringing that up, so we'll check it out here in a little bit. Mary Hoos, yes, cold weather, right, rough on plants. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm supposed to get down to in the 40s here tonight. 47, I think. I haven't checked I'll check the forecast here before we get out of here. Sending fuel, says civil safety. Yeah, we could use some more fuel right now. Katie Warriors just got done adding 10 new raised beds. Ooh, very good. Very good. Juanita's Georgia, Florida homestead in North Florida here. All right, Juanita, good to see you. Delta Jungly, 810. I'm on the southeast coast of the U.S. Just discovered the nearby gas station has no fuel at the moment. New days always. Greeting from Maine while I'm traveling. All right. Hey, I got good news. New days always. The gas will start flowing again. It's a rocket, not a bomb. Oh, that's what he thought was a bomb. The rocket. Oh, my God. I got you. Well, you know, when these rockets fire, they do smoke, but you can't exactly smoke them, if you know what I mean. Nope, you can't smoke the rocket. I do have corncob pipes, but they've never had weed in them. Well, they might have had rabbit tobacco. That's the closest thing to weed they ever had. How to kill a mole. Castor oil. you can put out castor oil pellets, or buy the castor oil that you can put out with a spray. You might find either or, and spray the area. That's one way to get them. If you can find the runs, you can set up traps. But out in the woods, you don't see the runs. So that's a problem with my worm farm. And I got totally wiped out once with moles. I mean, totally wiped out. So Moonwater Ranch, 2 summers at Fort Wainwright, fighting fires for Alaska fire stuff. Boy, I know what that's like. We had to practice that when I was in the Army. We were all on fire alert. We had to go out and dig fire lines and stuff like that. 3 years Parma, Wasilla, building cell towers, and got GCI. It was a great time. Hey man, Alaska's great, isn't it? Alaska is beautiful. I love Alaska. I got to get back. When I left Alaska, I dreamed about it all the time for years, because it was just such an interesting place. Is Top Knot in the house? Somebody said Top Knot. So we got Top Knot. We got Amanda. TK Farm of Love. We got Sweeps. There's Top Knot. Thank you. All right. Geo Katie Warriors. I'm going to send you Lou. Arnold Smith. I got punted too. So here I am rocking like a hurricane. Who punted you? Did Lee punch you too? And Johan Dancing Gypsy. Hi, Greg. Hey, I met her at LeakCon. And Chris Morgan, $24.99. Wow, thank you, Chris. Thanks, Greg. You're the only normal person on YouTube. Wow, normal. Mathematically, normal means that you're perpendicular to all surfaces around you, like right angles. That's just speaking geometrically, of course. As an engineer, I'll be into geometry somewhat, right? Let's see. Colorado Jan's in the house too. Wow. Hello. JR. Let's see here. Yeah. Hey, I think I'm down to the bottom of the chat now for a change. I probably missed a few along the way down though. Thanks. Hope it works. Says April. Bidwid FS. I don't know what that means. Arnold. Hey, 20. Thank you, Arnold. Thank you. Appreciate that. $20. Sweeps. I am mathematically abnormal, Greg. Hey, that's the only way I ever get called normal. When people call me Abby normal. Sweeps. I have a good size one in my yard, and I carried it to the creek. Balanced. It's on the middle. Well, that's what you are when you're normal, right? Good to hear other lookout tower people. I'm one here in Northeast Arizona now. Hey, Northeast Arizona. All right. Hey, I got 40 acres in Northwest Arizona. Whooping cough. No, I ain't got whooping cough. Man, I've had a cough going for about 2 years solid, and doctors can't find no reason for it. Yeah, I've had them check me out one side and down the other. It means you notice the arseholes running things are illegitimate. All right. So Sweep says, thanks for all your super chat. Oh yeah, thank you everyone. Once again, we got a lot of good super chats tonight. I really appreciate that. It really does help. All right. So our good friend in here, Eagle Eyes wants us to go to this restored public. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share YouTube. We're going to go over and check out restored public and see what it is. I'm not sure I've actually got it directly on here. Is it a YouTube channel? Because I'm finding it in Google. Bing. Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Restore public via GCR. Report is of May 11th. Restored public. Oh, this cursor is not acting right here tonight. Mexico. Clear, concise, colorful. Okay. Well, let's see what is here. Let's check this out. As of 11 May. What is this channel? It's a YouTube channel. Okay. Speech. Hello. That's commercial. Skip ads. Hang on. Whoops. It threw me off. What happened? I lost. Bing, 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 bing. Here's a video. He's got, okay, this is Dave Audiox. He's got 1.5 thousand subscribers. So this is a small channel. So this is a channel of people that are in love with Trump, I suppose. We'll listen to a snippet of it.
11th, 2021. Where we go one, we go all. Trust the plan. Judy note. Notification at any time. On Monday, the 10th of May, our military intel contact reported. Last week,
He sounds a little bit robotic. Is he a robot? Is this a real person? He sounds a little bit robotic.
SBC was partying because they knew that this was finally it. On Sunday, the 9th.
All right. So he's giving some counts. Let's skip ahead, see what we get here.
Set Kennedy. A lot of progress last night. Audits and evidence of more military operations at the U.S. Capitol. No leaks. Why there has been so much activity going on.
All right. If this is Q stuff, I don't go for Q stuff, guys. Q's been saying that certain things are going to happen constantly. That crowd.
Cyber attacks were expected for the next 2 months.
We're definitely getting that. Okay. You're free to check this channel out. So I don't know about it. So bing bong, bing bong. Here we are. Hey, I'm gonna give a shout out to another channel. This is Ed, Prepper Nurse One. Have y'all checked out Ed before? Yeah, he's up in New York. He's looking to move down this way, guys. So as you can see, I was in the process of watching him just a little bit while I was eating my dinner. So when I watch YouTube, it's when I eat. So you know what we can do? For those that haven't seen it, let's go to Green Graves. Even though I'm not stopped selling worms again temporarily, this channel's got a lot on it that you might be interested in. So I put a note up here due to technical problems and my worms not being as mature as they need to be. Proctor, I'm going to stop sales again for a bit. All right, so if you go in to buy worms, the buttons work, but they don't. Well, the buttons are there, but they'll take you to PayPal, but you can't get into PayPal with them because I got them in something called a sandbox. The donate button still works though. That's the only button on this page that works. These don't go all the way through. So yeah, I've disabled them because I might sell other stuff here. I might get into turmeric, and well, my turmeric crop's not quite what I want it to be right now. Whoa, it don't go there. So it's not quite where I want it to be this year, but I may have enough garlic. I might sell garlic. I still might find a way to sell some turmeric. I see, guys, here, like I said, I put my address out here. That's my home desk phone. Don't have a answer machine on it right now. But what's good about this site is it tells you why to raise worms, how to raise worms. There's text, there's selected videos, and the gardening videos, the wild edible videos. These are cool. The vermiculture videos, it's like every video I've done on vermiculture. All my gardening videos aren't here yet. I'm still posting them. But there's a lot of good material here, guys. You want to start your garden? Raised beds 101. This is what you need to know to start your raised beds out, guys. Real simple. Bed prep. A lot of my videos go pretty extensively into bed prep. So I'm trying to help everybody know how to garden without having to go to the store to buy junk. Planting sweet potatoes. Harvesting and drying garlic. Harvesting scapes, which I'm going to be doing that real soon. Turmeric. Late summer veggie planting. Rattlesnake beans. I love those things. Tying up tomatoes, peppers. Yeah, this is a video I really love. Seeds of Survival, guys. I love this video. Check out the start. Hello, that's me literally beating on my desk. Greg Allison. So if I ever get a copyright strike on that, I got the video of me doing that. Hey, here is the DeVace family, my friends. These are the guys that grow on 1/10 of an acre in the city of Pasadena, California, near a really large super highway. in their backyard. They grow 7,000 pounds of food per year, guys. 7,000 pounds. Enough to feed. It was enough to feed them and their dad when he was alive. And they their dad, Jules, he was a great man. He had a great soul. It's always so inspirational to visit this family. I love them. They're wonderful people, good people, and they not only feed themselves off this land, everything except for the fruit, grain products. They sell off this 1/10 of an acre and make a living that supports all three of them, and originally their father too. They are, in fact, my habitat is based on the 1/10 of an acre, and I call it a device unit in their honor. Planting garlic and bed preps, and more bed preps again. See, that's so important. I mean, it bores the heck out of a lot of people, I guess, but that's one of the most important things to know. Feed the pollinators. Check out my azaleas there. All right, turmeric. Essential tools, garden tools. Grid down is the manual tools, and a subset of the tools. You better know the hose if you want to get out in the garden. Microgreen videos, and I'll probably add a bunch more to this in the not too distant future once I get this trailer set up. Aquaponics. There's my aquaponics solar system. My very first videos on this channel were aquaponics videos. I could take this channel totally into aquaponics, maybe. All right, that's just kind of a tour. Our farm, still got some work to do on this one. You know, I got more to my place than just worms. You know, I got the greenhouse, got the garden. All right, guys. Stop the share. Hey, hello. Ain't got a rocket from my balloon, and off we go. Alrighty, guys. Let's see. Let me go back to the chat room, see what you guys are saying, see what I missed. See what I have missed. Ding, 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 ding. Amanda. Oh my gosh, I got $20 Australian from Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, let's see. Keith Evans. $10 from Keith Evans. He says, someday I'd like to hear your squat story. I have one myself. Oh, wow. Okay. I might have to tell you tonight. And Chris Morgan says you're on. Oh, I missed that one, Keith. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, you're the same Keith from our Freedom Restoration Foundation, aren't you? So you want to hear the squat story? Well, we may tell a story tonight. You know, we can do story times in these. All right. Let me scroll back up here. So many mods can be Karens on other channels. Okay. The Santa light is not a bong. This is Rocket Santa, my friends. This is made for me by Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. And I have bunnies from Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Most of their bunnies out, by the way. And I've got a bunch of green bottles, so maybe I'll hang it up around my bunny hutch and call it the Green Bottle Bunny Farm. Let's see here. I said Palestinians are good peeps, says Amanda. Guys, like I always tell you, there's good and bad people everywhere on earth. And this conflict is really a disaster. It's sad that this is going on, guys. So many, say, sassafras. All right, I'm glad to see y'all. Light and healing to all people. Love and peace to all. There you go. Elton says, what would help in the soil to reduce roly-polies? They're destroying everything. Really? Diatomaceous earth would probably do the trick. Try some diatomaceous earth. Also, if you want to make the soil more base, a lot of insects, they only live in acidic soil. They might have a problem with that. Also, you can spray them with soapy water. They're not an insect; they're a crustacean, really. But if their skin is if their shells, exoskeletons are chitin, soapy water would probably take care of them too, but you have to put it directly on them. You can try it out as an experiment. You know, just usually like if you get one of these pressure pump sprayers, like 1, maybe at most 2 tablespoons of some good clean, maybe Castile soap. Was a misinformation moment. Oh, Amanda, okay. Bring on the Kraken, I say. There you go. Tom Wary, you have no thumbs down tonight. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. That means whoever likes to give me one just hasn't woken up tonight. It's always somebody. I think there's one person out there that's, oh, Ring Rex is on. Let me go and give my thumb down. Wow. But I don't know. Is that coffee you're drinking? It is. It is. I'm drinking coffee. Absolutely. You know, hey, I don't take my sleep lying down. I take it in a cup. Turtle lover. That's what I have also. Okay. Sunflower garden is 7 foot high. Wow. Wow. So that's fresh. You're telling tonight. Well, good night, buddy. The sun has done a number on us today. Ooh. Well, you're in autumn there now. So what's autumn like there, Amanda? Is it hot? Is the sun burning you guys? Pyramid 7's in the house. Thank you, Pyramid 7. Good to see you. Wise Al says, I found mine just hatched last spring in the driveway. We gave so many box turtles to the property. There you go. Juanita Georges. Let's see, I missed it. Where did it go? Yikes. Where'd that comment go? Yikes. You know, this thing skips around a lot. I'm sorry. Undercover Project. I live 30 minutes from El Rock, and roads, bridges were some of the worst I've seen in the country. Wow. Gates made 7 trips to the island. Oh my gosh. Tells you a lot about him. He always struck me as a okay, so let's see. Oh, I see I skipped up. I'm seeing comments I didn't say before. Let's see. Trying to find where I was. Arnold Smith, Green Greg's, check your text messages on my phone. Oh, my phone is locked up, so it won't ring. I'll check it in a little bit. You talking about my phone? Yeah, I don't want it ringing. I might pull it out before the video's over. I got it in a package given to me by Rex Bear. He gave me this neat little thing, and it blocks all signal. So if you don't want to be tracked, you want to keep your cell phone with you. You put it in a nice little RF pouch like this. This fabric is laced with metal, so you can't hear it. It might ring on me now. Text messages. I've got one from Old Days, New Ways. And somebody just says, fear is not an option. Don't tread on Green Greg. Oh, Carmine. Fear is not an option. Don't tread on Green Greg. There you go. Let's see what else I find in here. Oh, no, it's Joe Deca said that. Okay. So I guess Joe is in the house here with us. All right, let me see who else is. Okay, I don't have any text messages to the phone part. I just got the messenger stuff. So cool. Cool. Awesome, guys. I'm going to put it back in the pouch. So Jojo, we need to back around. That's what I'm going to call you, Johan. Jojo. How about that? I think I've called you that before. Colorado Jan. Hello, Greg and everyone. Good to see you, Colorado Jan. Turtle lover. I would love to have another 3-toed box turtle. Yeah, I'm going to have to give that squat story. I'll do it. I've had enough. Had enough what, Jojo? All these super chats. Wow, thanks, y'all. Exactly. Thank you. Wow, this is a beautiful night, guys. Really appreciate it. So let's see here. trying to get caught up on the messages. I'm trying to not miss too many. Did anyone see the video from Blue Ball Bunny Farm the other day? Massive fire in the regional dump. Oh, no, I didn't see that one. Let's see. Eagle Eye Images. My brother-in-law does it and has a great garden. Well, good. And let's see. Soil is full of worms and teeny tiny ones, so they're all having babies. Hey, Amanda, when you got a garden full of worms, girl, you're set. That is awesome. Especially for having babies. That's good. Judy Dow. How you doing, Judy? How you doing, Judy? Turn lights off, shine torch on face, and tell us your squat stories. Well, let's see. Can't turn that one off without getting up. Oh boy, that'd be all right. So y'all want to hear squat stories? All right, they got to come. Let me get caught up on the email here. Remarks. Judy, I think I will attempt to plant my garden out tomorrow. The stuff in my greenhouse is screaming, "Let me out of here!" I bet you. I bet it is. Out of here. Stars are amazing tonight. Good night, everyone. Yeah, we're starting to get a little clouds here now, but yeah, it's chilly. Chilly. Maybe it's cleared out again. It has to be if it's going to be so chilly. But there are plants and beans. And, all right. Well, we're almost anywhere, says Geo. Too warm, but the storms last few nights have been electric light show. Oh, it's too warm. You've had a lot of electric lights in the sky. Okay. Russia was just a move during the riots. Okay. Judy Doll, I started raising mixing 1313 in my beds, and wow, the results are great. Okay. I don't use any fertilizers. Oh, Amanda, you leaving? Didn't see that. You gonna stick around for the squat stories? We got to have squat stories. And I kept buying some jack links and walking around out in the woods, you know, looking for squatch. The ghost. A few was warning we was being misled and would be hit from north to south. Hit by what? What's going to hit us? Barefoot Granny. Chicken loves rollies. There you go. I'll get rid of road polish, get chickens. Oh, they don't eat any bugs. They love them. That's true. Chickens will clean them out. So will ducks. 39 forever. The fire ants are horrible. Oh, geez. I started to sneeze and I spilled my coffee everywhere. Oh, my gosh. All over my phone, my card, my wallet, my little bang. Yikes. We're having a flood, guys. We're having an emergency flood here. It's moving the sneeze, which I did. I kind of took care of the sneeze, didn't I? My coffee's gone. Yikes. I got to mop things up here real quick, guys. Hang on. What happened? I just losing where I was at. Am I still sharing? No. Uh-oh. I'm seeing lights going in and out of my monitor. That shouldn't be because I had spilled coffee up there. Where's my monitor flickering on me? My monitor's flickering. That's weird. It's not got a connector where the coffee spilled. Oh, I see. I've hit something in the controls. On a jerk. All right, guys, give me a second. I got to square things away. We have an emergency flood. Man, I may have to go get more coffee. I can't live without coffee, guys. Coffee. So it keeps me going. Just got a sip left in this cup. I think I got a sip of tea in this other cup, maybe. Uh-oh. I knocked off one of my... I had some little berries on this. And, oh, my gosh. So-called Martian blueberries. I had a bunch of these here. Just lost them. Guys, let me get this thing squared away again. What's going on here? Just monitor, quit beeping around. All right, now I'm gonna go back and read my chat room, see what's happening, what am I missing. Ding. Sorry, guys. That was a little bit of a quick emergency. We are going to get the squat stories since I've been asked by 2 people. Might be a little bit outside the preview of this channel, but We'll get there because y'all ask, oh, why do I keep going to Chrome help? Oh no, Chrome thinks I need help. All right, what do we got here? I am way off now. I've lost track of my fire ants are horrible. That's where we left. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna do some videos for treating fire ants with hot water. I've done it. I killed a nest. I need to get my phone out of this pouch. It's wet now. It's got to dry out. Well, it did not get to the phone. It protected it, I guess. But the pouch is definitely wet with coffee on it. So I'd soak this pouch. Man, coffee went all over this pouch. So, but the inside pocket is dry. Nice. I spilled coffee all over this pouch, guys. I mean, all right, look here. See it's white? I can get a little bit of dampness out of it now. What happened here? Yikes. Certain things you're not supposed to show on here. That wasn't supposed to be in the video. The video. It was an accident. All because I spilled coffee. Because of coffee. Coffee. No, that's not the biggest one I got at my side either. Not by a long shot. All right. So, all right. All right. Lady Atlanta just sent me an email, a text message, guys. I'll have to get back to her. All right. Dormouse, not a cloud in the sky. Wazell says, my box is about the size of 50-cent piece. I stuck in a button quail chicks in this habitat while I fixed their bed, and he tried to eat them. Ooh. Hang on, guys. Oh man, why do you have a sad sinking feeling? What's going on? Oh, see, Mid-Ohio in 2000. Okay, Judy. Ozark's a great place in Arkansas. Yeah. Cyber, your boy Crypt is out of here. Yeah, I think you know what I mean. Yeah, there was a certain person, maybe that was you warning me about, somebody sent me an email and gave me a warning about somebody that I had given a wrench to, which was recommended to me by other people in the channel. Says, you need to make this person a mod. I did. The person was a little risque from time to time, but not, just seemed flirtatious, it seemed to be. And then when I saw the other information, I was like, oh. So we are minus one mod, guys. We are minus one mod. I just ripped out a Kaffa lime tree. Don't get one. And Moon Water Ranch says, oh boy, fighter jets are out again. Chasing UFOs. Interesting. All right, I think I see where I started. Chickens love roly-polies. Okay. Moon Water Ranch. I just read that. Howdy, Greg and Peaks. Oh, Echo in the Forest. Howdy. Hey, this thing jumps so much when I try to scroll a little bit, it scrolls a lot. So where do I get that case? I think this case is available from same place this hat come from. I think you can find it at tinfoilcap.co. Tinfoilcap.co. The cap that Rex gave me. Let me get in it. Tinfoilcap.co. Alrighty, guys, let's see here. I think they got them. If not, they're probably available on Rex's channel as far as, or I wonder if oh shoot, I'm getting brain off. What's his name? Arthur Bradley. Arthur Bradley might have them. He's got a YouTube channel. Look up Arthur Bradley. He's an electrical engineer. He spoke at my Power Grid Defense Conference. He has a PhD in electrical engineering. Works up at NASA Langley, and he's big on power grid defense and prepping. And he's also not a fan of certain little bitty chintzy boxes that they claim will protect your house. I don't know anybody at Power Grid Defense Company that uses that junk. Hello from Hello from Minnesota, says Sandy Schrout. Hope I got that right. You days always. Yes, please tell some stories. Keep them entertained. Yeah, I got to tell the story. All right, guys. I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of the chat again. CME here today. That's why I had a big headache yesterday. What did Diamond say, Colorado Jam? Oh, yeah, CME. I got it. Okay. Hey, beautiful people, says April Chippaw. All right. Wise Al 391. I'm allergic to fire ants. Oh, yeah. Have they made it up to Arkansas? I don't have to do a fire ant video, guys. I meant to do one last summer. I just didn't get around to it. And Mr. Cannon, how's it going, y'all? All right. I think I'm about to cut up here. Oh, pumpkin god seeds. Oh, pumpkin seed, how beautiful is the vine you grow. Da, 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 da. Let's see, Lucky, how the raised beds. Yeah. Gotta go, Blue Hubbard squash. Oh, Blue Hubbard squash. Yeah, those are amazing. Huge. It's like a turkey. Me do speak English. Sorry, eh? Yeah, you got English. Just definitely. I see English. And I speak redneck English. What can I say? Chitty doll, man, I'd be lost without my raised beds. Yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and make some coffee, buddy. We're going to have to tell the story. Harold, that missile volley going over between Israel and Gaza is a big mess. It is. Good evening from Mississippi Gulf Coast, Craig Jake. Okay, so, guys, apparently they're trying to overwhelm the Iron Dome, the mass saturation attacks. Maybe they hope to deplete the Iron Dome. And maybe as it starts really threatening it, you might see Hamas pop in. Well, not just Hamas, but Hezbollah may add in. Hamas is attacking from Gaza Strip. Hezbollah would attack from Syria. And then, who knows, Iran might just chime in, because Iran's been making a lot of interesting, strange racket. I don't know why. Sandy, get terrific yields here in my garden. Although I do get help starting the garden, till and plant the raised starts. That's good. The no-dig method should be normal by now. Yeah. I don't do a whole lot of digging, except I have, here in the South, when you get Johnson grass, you got to dig. You got to get them roots out. And they run deep. Wow. I'm going to switch over to them. I got just a little spot of tea left here. A spot of tea. I got a spot of tea. Oh, I found some more wetness from my coffee spill. All right, guys. As I deplete the solar cup and contemplate the universe in the solar cup, it may be time for a Squatch story. I was told to turn off the lights and light my face. What will this look like? I don't know, guys. I can't. Not getting up. I don't get the overhead light. Too much light here still. Here's my one of my prepper lights. It's got the solar cells. See that? Glass break, magnet, seatbelt cutter, compass. And I'll tell you something. It's a good noggin cracker too. Good noggin cracker. So you know what? I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm in the dark. Okay, so I'm saying it looks kind of dark. Oh wow, I am in the dark. This might work. Let's see what, oh wow. Let's see what this looks like. Is that better? Sasquatch is coming. Oh, the beard. Oh, electric beard. Oh, yeah, I like that. I should put a light under my beard. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Electric Santa. Oh, 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 oh. Wow, I could start a trend. That would be something. Yeah, I should always go around with light under my beard. That would really freak people out, wouldn't it? Oh, 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 oh. I'm finding myself. Sasquatch is coming. You want to hear about Sasquatch? Let me see how this is going over in the chat room before I go into this story. Oh, yeah, I need to wear an older hat for this. I just have the right hat. This is what I wear when I'm working outside in the summertime. When I'm outside working in the wintertime, I wear this hat. It's warmer. This is my camo hat, you know. Y'all see me in all these hats. It's real cold. I'm indoors. You know, I'm wearing this thing, you know. My knit cap. Robin Hood. Let's go what's the chat saying real quick before we go into the Sasquatch. The Squatch story. Squatch stories. Beard lights for all seasons and holidays. Easy top. All right, so we're entertaining some people. The sand pumping mine. Well, I did get a scary Santa. Says Echo in the Forest. Normal worm familiar. Okay. Awesome. All right, y'all liking it? Sand sinks. Can. All right. It's not going to be a smart decision by Iran to start firing upon Israel. Oh, no, it's not going to be smart. Israel just been looking for an excuse, right? Z zombie top. Hey, I'm not a zombie. Kind of look like it though, didn't it? All right. Oh, everybody likes that. Jojo says, "You're so funny, Greg." Whitebeard. Hey, you guys got to have a little fun. All right, guys. So we got to go for it. Let me tell you a story about a man named Fred. That's better say that, did you? Oh. Man, my beard really does kind of shine a little bit more here in the dark, don't it? Wow, that is awesome. I've never seen that before. Inventor Greg Allison. Who needs Christmas lights when you got beard lights? Let's make it flash. All right. So, well, I get this right. Sasquatch. I don't know if I can really tell the story with all this distraction and this light. It's very scary. We barely survived. It was a time that really challenged us. Once upon a quiet, still night, the birds were chirping. The whippoorwill in the distance. Crickets quietly singing as to sleep. As the fire crackled, and a mouse buzzed around the fire, slowly lulling us to sleep. Then whack! What was that? Heard a lamb hit a tree. Pop! Whack! All right. I suppose you want to hear a story about not me playing Bigfoot, but the story where I saw something. So I had a friend growing up. Thought he saw Bigfoot. I thought that was preposterous. You know, I'd heard of Bigfoot. You know, this is some big giant wood monster. It had to live in some remote forest, you know, where there's no people anywhere around, in my opinion. You know, I thought, wow, you know, I knew that they were supposedly up in Oregon, Washington State, way up in the mountains and forest, you know, way far away from everything, British Columbia. maybe Alaska, but just really remote. Had to be remote for such a big thing to hide, right? This guy's come panicking to us one night. Me and I had some neighbors who I spent most of my time at the neighbor's place when I was growing up, the Joiner family, and they had a bunch of kids, grandkids and so forth, and they were around my age, and so we'd hang. Some of them would come down from Michigan in the summer because a lot of the dads that went up there to work in the auto industry, and they'd come visit in the summer or send their kids south in the summer, and so we'd all play. We was all out playing down the chicken house, and one of them who was actually local come running up, just all scared and excited. I saw Bigfoot. There's Bigfoot. There's Bigfoot in the garage in the chicken house. I just saw Bigfoot out there. There's a Bigfoot. And then we just started laughing at him. He got mad. No, I'm serious. It's real. I saw him. He was really serious. He swore he saw Bigfoot. He swore up and down he saw Bigfoot. And he was scared, excited, just panicky. And, I thought he was nuts. Ain't no Bigfoot around here. There's too many people coming this way, far from here, thousands of miles away. Ain't no Bigfoot around here. And, I thought it was hilarious. So hilarious, I decided to start pranking. I thought, this guy can be scared this easy. Yeah, I'm going to egg it up and scare him. And so that night, I snuck back up when they were outside shooting firecrackers off the stoop of the front porch. And I got in the cornfield and started rustling corn. And they stopped shooting the firecrackers, and they looked, what's that? Boy, they ran the house. That was the beginning of me playing Bigfoot. So, yeah, we can save these stories for later for the Bigfoot that I played. But one day, let me look, it looks scary when they got a face, beard lighting up looking like this. It's hard for me to be scary with a beard lighting up like this. I just need to be Santa. Anyway, let's see. Yikes, that gets my eyes. Well, let's see. How's this go? So I used to just, always see something in the woods, just any oddball thing. And I said, oh, look, that's Bigfoot. I just try to egg him on all the time. Just try to egg him on. Because I thought this guy I thought he was nuts. It's funny. This is hilarious. And I saw a couple oddball things myself. For one, there was this big, long footprint in the spring. There was a spring that fed down into the hollow. And there was this huge, big, long footprint. And I looked at it and I thought, well, gee, I figured his uncle, we call him MJ, I figured his uncle was just pulling a prank. He must have done that. But it was so perfect. It was not like a smear mark. I would just looked at it in amazement. Now, how did somebody do that? Now, I was still in my mind, somebody did that, But it was like, wow, that's really good. How did they put this print in the spring? And the thing was like, like that long, but it was skinny. It wasn't a wide print like the Bigfoot of the Northwest. It was a skinny print, almost like a human footprint in width, but it was really long, a lot longer than human footprints. It's like, what is this thing? What could it be? This might work better. Yeah, what could this be? It's really strange. It's weird. I thought somebody is a real artist, because there was no smear. Everything was perfectly proportional. There was no stretch, no smear. Everything looked perfect, except it was just long. I thought, this is a masterpiece. Somebody has done a master prank. What the heck is this? And I was in great curiosity, but never did it cross my mind that there was anything to it. Never. It's like, this is goofy. Oh, I had created devices called dumbbells that could play with me real loud rackets, and I scared the heck out of people camping out, and I got shot at a few times. I've been shot at before. Been shot at and missed, and you know what, and hit. Anyway, so one day though, see, there was they had this farm, had this pasture that went up the edge of the woods. Now, off the edge of the woods is a cliff kind of area, and it wasn't a straight down bluff, but it was a pretty good incline. And they had this trail that went down from where the spring was, went down to the creek and all on back through the woods to the back. And on the other side, there was a huge thick patch of briar and what we called what's the name of it? We called them evergreens back then, but there's another name, privet. privet bushes. It was just like ridiculous. You couldn't get to it without hacking, and we didn't have anything to hack with. And you just couldn't physically get through that stuff. It was so thick. They're at the end of the property. The other property, they didn't maintain it, and it was just privet and briars like crazy. And getting through that would have been a real mess. And I used to go through briar patches, but that was privet and briars, and it was just unbelievably thick. So we were walking back. We turned around and went to the inner creek, and we were coming back. Now we had to go all the way around this trail, get back, and up the hill to the spring and back around. And that was some good little track. But up on this hill was a big rock. Well, there's several rocks around, big stones in the day. And I'm walking along, and this other guy, he looks up, he sees something. He's just like, I saw him do that. And I looked up, and I saw it. And I just reached down and grabbed him because I didn't want him to run. You don't run from animals. If you run from an animal, they equate you with prey. If you run, it might be your very last day, but you're not going to outrun anything. Human being is not going to outrun squat, especially a squatch. You don't run. I just reached up and grabbed him. I might have whispered to him, "Don't run," or something like, I don't know. But I was trying not to say it. I didn't want to verbalize. That was one of my things in the woods. If you ever think there's something going on, you don't talk. It's not like TV. Hey, yeah, blah, 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 blah. All these people out on Bigfoot hunts, and they're all out there. Hey, over here, blah, 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 blah. They'd scare off anything in the world. There ain't none of those shows that ever find anything. Those are too dang loud, And driving forward, shining lights, blah, 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 blah. Well, it might be okay to drive an animal towards somebody's being quiet, but they sure as heck ain't going to find anything ever because they're a bunch of loud yappers. And it's also not the way to survive tactically in the woods. Okay. Word of the wise, preppers. If you're in the woods and you're on the march, keep your trap shut. Hand signals. Symbol. Forward. Stop. Disperse in the woods. It might be an ambush or something. An ambush, you charge. There's, there you go. Or maybe look. But you got to have some hand signals, guys. You got to have some easy to understand, simple hand signals that relate to the movement of your column and stay far enough apart so that their grenade don't take you out everybody, 5 meters apart at least, 5, 6. Stretch out your group. Okay, that's tactics. Anyway, we were there in the woods. He saw something, he froze. I grabbed him. I've walked up on a mountain line once. And I moved like a glacier after that. So there we are looking at. There's only one way out of those woods. Only one way out. We had to walk long sweep all the way around. Whatever this thing was sitting up on that rock. Just sitting there. It looked right at us. Look to the other side. Look right at us. Look to the other side. No neck, comb head, long black hair, including the chest, hair on the chest, a lot of hair. Sitting down, it was sitting down. Sitting down, it was taller than a man standing up. Anybody could say, "Oh, you never saw that," blah, blah, blah. The funny thing is, it wasn't just one of us that saw it, it was 2 of us. And I wasn't believing that stuff. I thought it was funny, hilarious, no way on earth. And there it was. I was still in disbelief. Like, what is that? Did a gorilla escape from the slough in Birmingham and find its way up here? Is that a gorilla? I didn't know enough about gorillas to say what. What is it? I went down to the zoo after that specifically to look at gorilla, to see what a gorilla was. When I saw the gorillas in the zoo, I go, oh no. Oh no, they weren't built nothing like this thing. For one, they didn't have hairy chest. And for 2, they just were built different. This thing had more of a straight up mannish build. Gorillas, anything from that, Gorillas are more squat. No, this thing wasn't built anything like a gorilla. And it's really when I went to the zoo, I had to finally convince myself that what I saw. I was in denial, even looking at it. I saw it. I know what I saw. I know what it looked like. But I just couldn't come to the grips that there'd be something like that around there. And my buddy and I, we had to walk out of those woods all the way around. The whole time that thing sat in the same position and would look at us and look to each side, look at us, look to the other side. Kept silence. Eyes. It watched us. It watched us walk all the way around. All the way around. Our hearts, boom, 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 boom. Step slow, boom, 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 boom. Don't run, boom, 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 boom. We had a long way to walk, and slowly going, boom, boom. And we were sitting there watching. It was watching us and looking, watching us and looking, boom, 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 boom. What the heck is this thing? Boom, boom, boom. I'm looking up. I didn't take my eye, other than just kind of watching where I'm going. I probably had my hand on his shirt the whole darn time. What in the heck are we looking at? Boom, 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 boom. Sitting upon a rock above us. If that thing wanted us, it would come down and guide us. We had nowhere to go. A creek, which was led to have quicksand in it, and yeah, that creek wasn't no place to go right then. And it was, if it came after us, we probably would have chanced it, but there would have been no way. That thing could have jumped that. Well, that was a big creek. But that thing, I'm sure it could handle that a lot better than us. Really and truly, it could have got us. If it wanted us, it would have had us. It would have had us. But the fact that we didn't move fast, we kept an eye on it, made us look a little bit resolute. So maybe if it might have wanted to eat somebody, we weren't looking like we were scared. We were frightened out of our gourds. But I don't want him to know that. Him, her, whatever it was. It didn't look like the one that Patterson videoed. That one, Patterson videoed, had breast. This was tear straight down. It was male. Yeah, big one. Boom, 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 boom. Watching us. So we looked around. Boom, 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 boom. So we're walking out of the woods. Boom, 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 boom. Walking. Boom, 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 boom. Walking. Watching. Watching. Walking. Boom, 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 boom. Watching. Walking. Watching us. We're watching him. Boom, 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 boom. We finally got up the top of the hill and we looked over at us. Man was looking over his shoulder. Yeah, it had shoulders, big, massive shoulders. Shoulders that could rip a tree apart. This thing, pound for pound, animal flesh, animal muscle is 4 times stronger than human. And this thing had more muscle on it. Wow, probably terrible apart. This thing was strong. Boom, 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 boom. Walking, watching, watching, walking. We walk out of the woods. It took a long time. Just get around the thing. I bet we looked at that thing for 30 minutes. You hear all these stories about fleeting sightings. Somebody sees it, a glimpse. They see her, it's there, it's gone. Or they see a piece of one or just a little glimpse. Saw the whole thing. For a long time, far longer than I wanted to. Far longer than I wanted to. Just the whole time perplexed. What is this thing? What is it? What the heck is this? He and I never spoke a word to each other. We just walked out of those woods. We walked up in the pasture. Like, don't run yet. Don't run yet. We got way up in the pasture. Way up in the pasture. About halfway to the barn. Then we took out and ran. We ran. Yeah! To the barn. Then we went up to the house. We were all, We went in and found MJ. MJ, blah, blah, blah. And he's just like looking at us like we were from Mars. What? Like, you never got it. What are you talking about? And that's it. Oh, that light would have been better. It was dimmer. Well, we survived. We survived. What was it? What are those things? I think they're natural beasts. very smart, very clever, very sly. They don't generally want anything to do with people. It's reported to somewhat tear people apart. I don't know. He could have easily. But I'm here today. Thank goodness I was just a kid back then. Teenager. How was I? Oh, about 15 maybe. Maybe 15. Yeah, probably about 15. Wow. So between 14 and 16. Not 16 yet, no, not quite. Interesting. And the other guy, he's a year younger than me. He's bigger than me. He's a big guy, tall, very athletic. But we were no match for that. Not even close. Not even close. Anyway, there it is. You heard it. And it didn't get us. Hello. We're alive. All right. Oh, I could be Gandalf the White now, couldn't I, if I don't want to wear a green hat? Interesting. All right. Well, we'll have to turn the lights back on here, and I'll have to go back to the chat room, see if I scared everybody off. If you hate me now, I ain't telling such a crazy story. That's just nuts. That's what I saw. Total little theatrics, because that's what you wanted. You said turn off the lights and put the light in your face. That's what you asked for. Green Greg's just obliged you. Maybe what you asked for. Maybe it's too much. Wow, 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 wow. Where did I get that little tune from, guys? Yeah, figure that out. Think about it. Where does that little beat come from? Tell me, what do y'all know? What do y'all know? It's some rock and roll opera. A rock and roll opera. Do y'all know where that's from? That's a good quiz now. That's the quiz for tonight. I should leave that as a homework assignment. Let y'all figure it out, maybe. Well, I'll probably tell you in the end here. All right, let me go back up and see what everybody had to say about my crazy, crazy story. Amanda's got a, ooh. Yeah, it was scary. That was, listen, you talk about hair rised up on the back of your neck and watching something like that for, I took us 30 minutes to get out of the woods. Oh, Geo, lunch for the ladies, 10 pounds. Well, thank you, Geo. Wow. Thank y'all for the super chats, guys. Barefoot Granny. Wow, I missed a lot of chat. Let's see what everybody said here. Let's catch up. Sand move shifts. All right. Not the stable land that's ideal. All right, I'm gonna read y'all's chats here. See what y'all are saying here. This was stop. Much fun, Greg. I'm going to bed. Oh, Jojo, you missed the story. Oh my gosh. Israel doesn't deserve protection. Oh, okay. Oh, Israel. Let's see. Amanda, train a dolphin to get some snorkels. And get some snorkels. Oh, okay. Okay. Enter no one's 221. Hello, darlings. Just arrived. Lighting is sexy good. Well, thank you. All right. Mushroom fertilizer wise, though, yeah, that's pretty good stuff. You're great for smiles, Mike. Let's see. J.R. Greengrave's Israel situation much bigger. Listen to Restored Republic. Okay. Okay, well, that's a couple of different votes for Restored Republic. Yeah, I showed the channel here a little bit ago. Impending doom. No more cheers, mighty. Oh. All right, Amanda. Yeah, we're in tough times, Amanda, but you know what? Sometimes you still got to stop in some other roads. They come in forest. Here there are a couple of inches of soil over about 2 to 3 feet of sugar sand. Ooh. Wow, that soil's precious, and you only got 2 to 3. You better protect it. Local geologist said it was left by the wave over the continent. Yeah, I don't believe a wave swept over the continent. Not the whole thing. I got my example and reasons by the caverns and caves. I mentioned that before. Jidal, I was watering my flower bed in Florida once. I got to talking and kept the water stream on one spot too long. Ended up with a sinkhole. Oh, yeah, it's probably got so much sand. You're having so much fun with your beard. That's right. Man, the cheers, Judy. Okay, maybe Jojo would have stayed if she saw all that, right? So maybe she stayed. I'll find out in a minute. Heading to bed, says Sandy. Okay, voice activated LEDs. Let me tell you a story of Hunter and Glory. Okay. Hunter and Glory. Haha, says Colorado Jan. He would be good with the stories. Yeah, I have to start working with those. What you see. Wise out. I just looked and there is already beard lights for sale. Beard lights. Oh my God, I missed out on fortune. Oh, Wise Al. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Well, I should have started beard lights. I should get some Christmas beard lights, different colors, right? Our Navy's destroyer fleet will descend upon Iran and fire away, says Harold Denton. Each Navy destroyer has about 68 missile silos on them. Yeah. It could be ugly, guys. And see, here's the thing. Australia is really on the verge of maybe getting into it with China big time. Australia is really contemplating siding with Taiwan, maybe more than we are in the United States, because they see themselves in the same predicament in the long run as Taiwan is in right now. And they've got about the same population. Unfortunately, Australia's got a lot of land that might be attracted to China. So Russia escorting France in air. Internet 1221, go Navy. Harold Denton, Janice Carter says there are over 700 Bigfoots living in western North Carolina and easily Tennessee mountains living in the cave systems. Obviously, we got caves all around. Where I grew up, Sand Mountain. Sand Mountain was just a continuation of that. And it turned out that there had been a lot of sightings in the Sand Mountain area that I found out later, a lot of sightings. So, in fact, it was an area that's been a lot of activity attributed to. But, when I was a kid, I just wasn't believing any of that. But, I found out a whole lot about it later. In fact, there were Bigfoot hunters that went up to Sand Mountain looking. They probably made too much racket and know how to go about it. And I got my ideas how to do it. In fact, I got a buddy who he and I might just go on some Bigfoot hunts. Tim Pickens. Yeah, I think he'll be the ideal partner in a Bigfoot hunt. Woohoo, about time, says Amanda. Ringleaders, everybody, good night. Hit hell on swivel. That's what to keep it, JR. Geo says, probably nuts. What's nuts, Geo? Wow, Judy, get the pigs and they will lay in those holes. Water holes? I don't know. A poor worm farming man who barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was launching a rocket into space, and then NASA taught him, said, "Shave your face." So, magical beard of wisdom, says Amanda. Close. There we go. Try a flashlight underneath your beard. That's what I did. Wise, what do you think a first-time visitor thinks? Oh, I don't know. I'm obsessed with this. I might be scaring people off this channel with these kind of videos, especially when people come in just for gardening and worms, and we're out here talking crazy stuff. I might be losing subs, guys. So regular Gandalf. Hey, guys, we're just having fun. We're just having fun. And Barefoot Granny posted a gorilla. All right. Greg uses a flashlight to see what leftovers are available. Joe, Greg, you're so much of a gentleman. Well, thank you. Jude, yeah, he's looking for lunch. Shake these heads. Shake the heads. Shake their heads. Okay, says Amanda. All right. You cannot use crutches and look for snacks with a flashlight. I want you to talk about it in my beard. Obviously pulled the short straw. Oh, Steffers is laughing. Steffers J. And the B. Meanwhile, Vortex Resonance says the only thing left for ETs is to reveal themselves. Every single piece of toilet paper on the planet will be gone. Oh. So an ET revelation would end toilet paper. Everybody would be hoarding it. Wow. So well, you know, they're alleged to do those so-called, you know what, probes. Is that going? Hey, leak project, dude. Greg is an alien. Friendly spaceman. Hey, Rex is in the house, or was in the house. Cool. Sasquatch story. Way to go, says JR. Drops Family Garden. Seen Sasquatches in my early 20s in the mountains. Several, actually. You saw several? Wow. Yeah, I saw one. Just one. Let's see. Magnetic vortex. I saw one look like a cross between a grizzly bear and a Hulk Hogan. Yeah, that's made Hulk Hogan look kind of, at least short. I lived in the mountains. It surprises me how much wildlife surrounds me. Yeah, Main Water Ranch. And that is a crazy skinwalker. Okay. Yeah, I said right. UINTA. How do you say that? Yuntas? I don't know. Main Water Ranch. I'm not sure I can pronounce that. There are mysteries and great wonders out there. No kidding, there are. Shot's Family Garden. I think they're BYU codes. Go Utes, okay. Eli Image, I am back and must say, got scared when the screen pops up and Greg and flashlight. It's funny. Colorado Jan, I didn't see one, but I think we heard one while we were camping up in Wyoming. Yeah, you may have. Wow, magnetic. I know a person who says they found invisible demon creatures in New Mexico. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. Arnold said maybe it's looking for a date. Yeah, he was on the wrong side of the persuasion fence from me. Any human or being on planet, I wouldn't want to be with a female squatch. That's gross. Yeah. Oh man, it's called skunk apes, guys. Yeah. I didn't really get a skunk odor though, but I was some distance from it. Maybe it bathed in the creek. Hey, you know, really that odor, they say even human sweat, when it gets to stinking, that deters mosquitoes. So apparently our body odor is a mosquito deterrent. It's a human deterrent too, though. Oh, I think a BO can be just, one of my comments is true. You decide, says Drops Family Garden. So let's scroll back up. Magnetic vortex resonance says when a brilliant mind has a thought in their brain with magical insights, that is world changing. The black budget world already knows we have technology at the level of spyware. Let that sink in. Jared Drops, not a joke. Aliens are reportedly real. I've heard recently. Some evil, some helpful. Amanda, don't run up the stairs, mate. Yeah, don't do that. Echo No Forest, haven't seen a squatch yet. Have seen orbs, ball lightning, Black Panther, fireballs, and had an opossum scratch the door to come in. I thought it was a cat. That's funny. Let's see. Did you fill up your drawers? No, I didn't. Can you jump? Well, not as high as I used to. I can jump, but I better watch at my ankle for a little while. Drops Family Garden says, JR, you ever seen an alien? Talking to JR. CZQ, hi y'all. Colorado, my mistake. It wasn't in Wyoming, it was northern Colorado, up around Steamboat Springs, Hans Peak. Hey, Rex, you got that? Is Rex still in the house? Man, to be, I'd be a runner. If I seen scary, no, don't run. Run, girl, run, says Amanda. No. You run They think you're prey. They will come eat you. Eagle Eye Vision drops a howl. Okay, Judy. Hi, Susie Q. Susie Q, I missed it. Well, you have to replay it. Katie Black Market Marvel is laughing. The alien face triggers me. Uh-oh. I will never trust a beard. What, really? Never trust a beard. Oh, shoot, I just lost that comment. Oh, it's scrolling too much. I'm losing it. Where was I? I will never trust a beard again. Oh, Geo. Why? What's up, Geo? You don't trust me anymore because I told the story? The story is great, says Judy Dow. Okay, guys, what do you really think about the story? What have you been thinking about the story, guys? Somebody, where did I just lost that comment? Where did somebody says I've been smoking? No, I don't smoke dope. This was a clever club. This is the secret club. Oh, yeah, this is the secret club, says Chris Clever. All right, who do you want to zip it there, Amanda? Susie Q, I saw they were just having, I saw where they have KP7 heading toward Earth. Uh-oh. Yeah. Gamma rays, UV, CME, hope not. We'll have to go to Space Channel here in a minute. Space with us, what's going on. So let's see what's happening. Northern Shore Preparedness, Canadian $10 for the worm farm. Hey, thank you so much there, North Shore. Hey, North Shore. Yeah, you were on. I think I just saw you. You were in. Prepper Nurse One's video tonight, weren't you? In this session. I think I saw you over there too, in this chat room. Let's see. Judy, I believe you, Greg. Yeah, a great story. Drops North Shore Preparedness. Confess it. All you want, just don't sing la la la. Uh-oh. I knew I could wiggle my way out of it, says Geo. Yeah, there you go. Hey, you know what a worm farmer does? A worm farmer wiggles their way to the top. Hey, I made it to the bottom. Doe, a deer, female deer. Yeah. North Shore Preparedness. Name is Sean. Okay, Sean. All right. Killboy 2100. What kind of worms are you growing? Well, I've got, hey, inventor Lee Wilbarter's in the house. Hey, Lee, how you doing? I got red worms mixed. I got some blue worms mixed in though right now. Unfortunately, I think the ones I had late were a little bit more on the blue side. Too much so. All right, Amanda's doing the song there, one word at a time. You the channel, love the vid, says peace and love. All right, so Lee, what's going on, Lee? I just did a video earlier talking about what's going on in Israel. I saw you led a live chat on that earlier. What do you think is going to come out of all that, Lee? Do you think that Iran will take advantage of that in some way? There's been a lot of racket coming out of Major General Hossein Salami. General Salami. Yeah, that is his name, actually, really. General Salami. So, Lee, what do you think? What do you think will happen in Israel? Is it going to be ramped up? It seems like they're trying to do a saturation of the Iron Dome, mass saturation with just too many missiles. So let's see what happens. Also, what's going on with Ukraine, Lee? Maybe we got to do a video before too long. So, hey, Lee, by the way, Amanda B is here as one of my mods. She's a cool lady. War. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Now, definitely going to be a war between the Israelis and Palestinians, but I'm thinking that, you know, we've been looking at the prospects of Israel striking Iran, but maybe Iran is going to use this as an opportunity to preempt that. What do you think? You see that as a possibility? Especially given the comments made of late by Major General Hossein Salami. Susie Q, I think they're going to fall on some really hard times. Yeah. The flares get stronger. We're going to go Space Weather Channel here in a minute, guys. Eagle Eyes, Colorado January date was good. Okay. Had to ingest. And eventually, Iran and Israel will be getting at it hot and heavy. Yeah, that's what I've been expecting. Iran will get it. Oh, well, yeah. Geo says it's a war between. It's a war that's been happening for hundreds of years. Well, yeah, it has really. That's further than that. But you know, at one time, Iran and Israel were pretty much partners. You know, it was the Persians that actually liberated Iran from, I mean, the Hebrews from Babylon. But now they're on the opposite sides. Russia does not want Iran there, and go figure. Russia is an ally of Iran. So is China. And we are allied with Israel and the other side, and Saudi Arabia. We have pledged Saudi Arabia. We did a drug deal with them, says we'll protect you if you demand dollars for trading. So that kind of gets us tied in with Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia has been fighting proxy wars against Iran for some time of late through the Houthi rebels in Yemen. Hi, Green Graves. I missed you all, says Soul's Eyes Joel. Soul's Eyes Joel, I just told a story. So you'll want to go back and watch. And everybody kept begging me for the story, so I told it. I'm probably going to lose half my subs after they see this. Stephens J, your peeps are awesome. Yeah, we got, or you peeps. Yeah, we got the best. Hey, we're a family in this channel. We're a family here, everybody. This is a family channel. Russia is supporting Iran. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, Russia is building the nuclear reactors in Japan, in Iran. They're totally behind it. And China gets their fuel from Iran. And China just made a huge loan to Iran to prop up the Ayatollah regime, which is very unpopular at home. The people in Iran, they don't want that regime. They're getting tired of it. The people in Iran want to live a life like Western people. They're not living a life they want. They're very unhappy. See, we made a mistake, thanks to the Dulleses who ran the CIA once upon a time. We made a mistake when we ousted their duly elected president and put in the Shah, who was a real tyrant. And that turned a lot of people in Iran against us. And that's what made them right for the takeover of the Ayatollahs. But they're really ruined that day. They regret that. A lot of Iranians have nothing to do with that regime that's there now today. They would like to get rid of them. And that's why really Iranians are aiding and abetting the Mossad and a lot of these attacks that's occurring in Iran. Those things wouldn't happen. The Israelis wouldn't be able to pull that stuff off continuously inside Iran without internal support. So you can say the war is already ongoing. It's already started. It has been going for some time. It's a proxy war at first, and then it became a covert war, and now it is no longer either. You know, they're attacking each other's cargo ships. Geo Lee is our big brother. Drops family guard. When you get in trouble, the first rule of conquest is to go after your weaker neighbor and take their stuff. American troops are stationed now in Australia. Yeah, need more cowboys. Hey, that's true. That's what we need. All right, what did Northern Shore say? Israel, Russia, China, North Korea will have no bearing on what we need to concentrate on right now. Think closer to home: food, fuel, water, finances. Those are all things to concentrate on. But the bearing is that they could cause us to lose our grid. It can cause issues for us right here. And if they exchange enough nuclear weapons, we might wind up in a nuclear winter. And the global economy will be wrecked no matter what happens. So as I'll go back and listen to it. I had a heart procedure done that took everything I had to get. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to do some prayers for Soul's Eye when we get down here so that she can have a good, speedy recovery. Soul's Eyes Jules you're on our prayer list right now. Kill Boy 2100. No gas around here in Temple, Georgia. Yeah, we're probably out of gas here too because just day before I didn't go out today, but yesterday there's like only 1 out of 4 or 5 gas stations had gas. I think it was like 1 out of 5. I mean, most of them were out. Most gas stations were out of gas yesterday. It'll come up. Hammer that like button, folks. Well, thank you, North Shore. The Drops Family Garden says Putin thinks in terms of conquest, not economic power. Yeah, I believe you're right. Man, the USA has no bases on Aussie land until now. That's interesting. So, here's what I'm doing. Whole old miners town. Where on Sand Mountain did you live? Good question. if you were to draw a triangle between Albertville, Boaz, and Douglas, and put a pin right in the center, that's about it. That's about it. So we might go there. I might show it to you in Google Earth. So we're going to go somewhere. We're going to do space weather. I'll tell you what I'm going to share. Let's see. Let me go to Google Maps. I'm not looking at the chat room now, guys. We're going to go for a couple of trips. Google Maps. Type in Allison Road. See what it finds. I just typed in ALL. Allison Road, Alabama. It's got to be. Wow. It said Allison Road, Alabama. It took me right straight to it. All right. I'll type in something else here. Space weather. We're going to check out space weather. We're going to go to Allison Road. Oh my gosh, there's some pretty good auroras going on right now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I want to share all that with you in just a second, guys. Let me come back to the Zoom room and hit the share button. Ding, 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 ding. I'll say that and tell me what that tune comes from. Ding, 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 ding. All right, guys. Allison Road. There's no Allisons anymore on Allison Road. See what the name of the road is above it? Need more. We really need more. So let's hit the satellite image. All right. We used to have a house right here. It was a real old house. My dad moved into it when he was 3 years old, and the house was like 100 years old when he moved into it. We used to have a log barn sitting here. That house, that was not there. That was not there. That was not there. None of these buildings were here, guys. None of these buildings were here. This is the Joyner property. This is my grandma's old farm. Actually, it's the old Allison property right here. That was where my dad, as a young adult, farmed for the family. This is the old Allison place. This is what I call my grandma's property. Wow, standing in. Didn't mean to do that. Scan back out. So my dad kept cattle on this place. We ran cattle on our place over here. I can scroll. My cursor is not working with me here. So, it's jumping around on me. All this from here down to the creek, up to this side, back around, up into here, and back over here, and back through here, and then back up this way was the family farm I grew up on. And we lived in an old house that was right here. When I was 5 years old, we built this house. No, there's the house. I moved to it. And then my dad gave the farm to my younger stepsister, who was never adopted. I guess he said he sold it to her, but I figured he really gave it to her. But she was some cute little blonde. He'd always promised me this property, so it kind of broke my heart. I just wanted to preserve it. And, well, she clear cut it, unfortunately. Well, she built this house. She tore down the old house, built this house. They built that as a workshop. Her husband made a fat salary working for his dad in a construction company. Dad's construction company went belly up, and he found a hard time making any money. They couldn't pay for this house, so they sold all this off. My cursor ain't working. And built that house. So now the neighbors' families up here built the houses. And the guy who was in the story with me lives in this house now. These chicken houses weren't there back in the day. This is a good creek here with a good bluff. This is a good bluff we call Slay Rock Hill. It was pretty steep. It used to slide down. There used to be a lot of real old trees in here, old growth. There's an island down in here. And I built a cabin. My first cabin I built over here, and it got smashed by a neighbor. And it was a lean-to type cabin. And then I built me another cabin over here. We might be able to see the remnants of it. I can show you pictures of it one day. My first cabin. It had a fireplace, had a front porch. It was 9 by 12 with a sleeping loft in it, half loft. So you can see the creek. Some of the trees are coming back. There it is. That's my old cabin right there, guys. That's my old cabin I built when I was 16 years old. The lumber on the outside of that cabin was the decking in a house that was built in 1900. It was secondhand decking then. The tin on the roof came off of our old log barn when I was a kid. The porch is gone. You can see I actually built windows in it that would raise and lower. And I think it has settled off. I think it has dropped because that's probably the fireplace back there. I had a stone fireplace, guys. It's still intact. That is my old cabin. Okay, I'm glad to see the trees are coming back. I can see the creek down in here, these woods. This is a rocky, gurgling stream, guys. This was a gurgling, rocky branch. It would gurgle and run. I used to always listen to the birds chirp. And this was paradise to me. Saw these rocks, guys, and sandstone through here. There was a lot of sand rock on the hills everywhere around here. It was a beautiful place. I gotta show you where I saw the squatch. Now, when I was in that cabin one night, something hit the top of it like a hand slapped it. I ran outside to see what it was, and I didn't see nothing. Maybe it's a squatch playing with me. I wonder if that's my chimney. I bet that's the chimney. I bet this thing is falling down off the hill. It was sticking up 7 foot off the ground. On the back, oh, that may be the floor. It may have slid off the floor. I built a big floor there. That floor is solid 2x6s with ton green labor laying on top of it. I got to go check this out. My stepsister and I, the last time we spoke, I went and looked at this place, and I told her it looked like she bombed it with an atom bomb. I was significantly hurt, and I guess I hurt her feelings too, and I haven't spoke with her since. She clear cut all this, my sanctuary. This was my sanctuary. She clear cut it. It broke my heart. She clear cut all this. I was trying to save her house, and she still wound up selling it. She's trying to save that house. The part that's not cut is this part here. And there's a little cave-like thing up in here, and one back in here, where I used to play with. Used to harvest yellow root. Used to grow up here. So I used to wildcraft that herb. All right, let's go see where the Bigfoot story took place. It's in these woods down here. By the way, all this farm is for sale today. That's the spring. This is the spring. Right about here is where I saw the footprint I mentioned. The trail went down off the right through in the woods, went down around. See, there's Slab Creek. That's the creek we didn't want to cross. So it went down around here and then followed the creek. And followed the creek a good distance to right about this point. That's where all the bramble used to be located, somewhere in here. So we went down in here, and then we walked back around. We were about here when we saw it. That thing was sitting on a rock right up here, right about here. We had to go all the way around this thing, come back up. Well, okay, that rock would have been right about here probably. We had to come back up all around. I went back looking for that rock, and I didn't see it. In fact, MJ told me he sold the rock off the place. That's why I couldn't see it. And it kind of broke my heart. That's all property. So I'll show you, there's 2 farms. So MJ bought my grandmother's farm, and he's passed away. So far as I know right now, I wish I had the money to buy it, but I can't do it. If I had it, I'd buy this. This place, I really love this area. My grandmother's farm right here, probably about 57 acres or so. And the Joyner farm is all of this, minus that and that. That's where all his sisters moved to. And all of this, that, and that, all of that. So you're talking about 150 acres or so for sale right there. Big land, big fields. That pasture has never been sprayed. It's all organic, guys. It's all kind of organic stuff. They've never been sprayed with anything. These areas have been farmed. This used to be part of our cattle pasture. When I was growing up, we kept cattle in that area. And back in here, they used to go under the bridge and come back in here. And that was the barn in front of my grandma's old house. That's where I grew up, guys. And the funny thing is, our creek used to run down in here. And on the back side, this is the Blanks Berry Farm. And you will see the Blanks, and they also sell at the farmer's market I sell in. So their farm bordered the farm I grew up on. See, this is a huge organic garden farm here. huge one. So this is Turtleneck Road. This is called Turtleneck Cove in this area. This is where Slab Creek runs. They call it Turtleneck Cove. This used to be a big hay field. I used to cut, rake, and bale hay here all the time. It's one of the things I used to do. I used to do a lot of hay cutting, raking, baling hay, hauling hay. As a kid, I was stout. You can see kind of a cliff right here, a slate rock hill. We used to slide straight down it. And it was a good slide there too, guys. It was steep. It was a steep little slide. We used to slide down on 10 or on our pants right about here. And this my Google Earth don't work. Don't give you elevation. It's about a 90-foot drop, maybe 100-foot drop. So that made for a real good slide, guys. A lot of fun when I was growing up. Then they went and built all these big hog houses and chicken houses back here. This is a major big farmer guy. Anyway, so to give you an idea of where this is at, I'm going to back off. So we got 32 on top of that house. And my dad had a house built when I was 5 years old. And number 32 is on top of it. I don't know what in the world that's there for. 32. 32 Allison Road. That's the address. It used to be Route 3. We should call all that Route 3. Oh yeah, and I told a story about the well house where me and my best friend fought the wasp. That's it. That's the well house. And where that is, I used to have a strawberry patch that ran this whole length. Huge strawberry patch. I paid for my first bicycle by harvesting these strawberries ran this way. And our garden was back here. They got a big pool there now. That little house, that's where our well house was. There it is, guys. Allison Road. You ever heard the song Allison Road? Check it out on YouTube. I get a strike if I played it. Allison Road. Now they built another house down there. Actually, the old roadway ran this way originally. It wasn't an old roadway. It used to cross the creek down here. And it used to be a bridge. It's been long gone. It used to come back up on this side and connect into this other road right up here. Carnes are the ones with all the big farmer in that area. All right, show you where this area is at. It's Highway 75, Horton Road, they call it there. Here's Horton. Horton, here's a who. There's Douglas. That's Albertville, and that's Boaz. I went to high school in Albertville. I went to church in Boaz. And when I was in high school, I worked in Boaz a little bit. And my mother had a shoe store up here at the Marshall County Mall in Albertville. Later, after her and Dad divorced, she took part of the property and caused her to lose it all, really. Florida short route. Well, that's 431. Highway 431. Now, some of y'all might remember when we drove through Gunnersville. So I bought my boat from a guy that lived right about in here. And I've run it in these waters and these waters over here. I haven't run my boat in years, though. I haven't run it in a while. Y'all remember I started a video cutting through here, driving through here. I said I was born in Gunnersville. This is where I was born, guys. I was born here. So we got all this lake, all this water. It's Gunnersville Lake, guys. It's huge. You see it's cut through here. This is the Honeycomb area. And driving on up. So that's the area they call Honeycomb. But, this is a pretty big lake. Got a lot of peninsulas and islands and such in it. So let's look for Ringgold Road. R-I-N-G. Ringgold Street, Huntsville, Gunnersville. All right. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. Outfitters. Zoom in a little bit. I'll show you exactly where I was born if I can find it. I think that's it. I don't look like the same roof. Must be Hill Avenue. Yeah, that must be it right there. Where's the little guy I can drag around? Where's he at? There he is. So this is where I think it is. Yeah, I was born in that building right there. That is the building I was born in, guys. There it is. That used to be the hospital once upon a time. It's a municipal building now. Gunnersville, Alabama. That's where I was born. It's a big old church. See the lakes out here, and mountains on the other side. Just to give you an idea. All right, hang on. My older two brothers were born at home. My mother had almost died in birth of my when my older brother was born. She had 3 miscarriages between him and me, so I was born in the hospital. They'll make sure they had me. There's a lake. There's a barge. There's a feed area there. More barges. So let's show y'all some views here. Here we go. Let's go down. See if we can drag the little guy onto this bridge. See if we get a view. Let's work. Bang. Drop him. Let's look around, guys. It's a beautiful country around there. Look, somebody drew a dotted line up through here. This is where I'm from, guys. These islands out here in the lake. This is a man-made lake, by the way. It's made from Gunnersville Dam. I did a video driving through here, trying to catch the sunset. That's to the west right there. Looking north, east, south. All right, let me get out of this thing. Bing. Used to be an old iron bridge across there. Used to be 2 old iron, yeah, and they tore it down. Which is most unfortunate. I wish they'd left this for historical purposes. I will take y'all to one other place where I used to live. I think I got the south to the north, though. No, I'm oriented right. We're oriented right. Cathedral Caverns State Park, guys. Let me tell you, Cathedral Caverns was one of the proofs that we didn't have big wave wash over the country. It's got a huge interest and big columns in there. And these columns are millions of years old. There's no way it would survive the kind of story in Chan Thomas event. All right, we can look at Cathedral Caverns. Well, yeah, we got to go space weather too. Let's see here. Let's go looking around. The Big Rock Canyon Mountain, Woodville. So I was up on this mountain right here, I believe, when I was shooting a video around Christmas Day when the power went out, the phone service went out. I was up here on top of this crazy mountain. I lost signal and I thought it just caused the mountain. Turned out the other stuff's going on. Paint Rock River. There we go. Paint Rock River. So yeah, go up Highway 65 into Paint Rock. Trenton. There's Trenton. And I lived up right about here, I think, at one time. Let's start zooming in. I'll show you another place I lived. Yep, right here. That house right there. Can y'all recognize stuff like that in the sky? Exactly. I once lived in that house, and that was the site of a major gun battle. This house belonged to a moonshiner. He fought the sheriff, and he won. Oh no, that barn looks like it's bad shape right now. It's a beautiful old barn. There's a full basement. Well, not a full basement. It's a basement in this part of the house, and little windows out here. He was in here with a shotgun. His wife was feeding him ammo, and the sheriff and his guys were trying to come up at him right here, and he shot the heck out of their cars and destroyed a bunch of the cars, and the sheriff retreated. So let's go and look at this, guys. Yikes. Some old guy's getting hung up here. Bang. All right, that don't look right. There we are. I lived in that house for a year. Right there. I like the way I just went right straight to it. There's an old chicken coop still there. Old rock wall been there. Whoops. And from this point, you cannot see any other houses at all. Oops, what happened here? Oh, it went straight to space with it. I was going to go there later. All right. See, no other houses in this house. Yeah, we had some nice hills around there. If I can make this thing go forward. Let's see. Yeah. I'm just blowing it up. Yeah, I can't navigate here as well as I can Google Earth. Skyline Mountains over to the right. And this cornfield. You see that little cornfield? I walked out in the cornfield one night smoking my pipe just in the dark. And I hear sticks breaking. And what in the world? Went back to the house, got a flashlight, walked back down in here. Didn't turn on flashlight, got way back down into here. And I'm hearing these little stalks again, like sticks breaking. And just something breaking them all around me. I thought, what? I turned on the flashlight. I'm standing in the middle of a herd of deer. They let me walk in, out. They won't let me walk into them, out of them, and back into them. I guess the pipe must have fascinated them. As soon as I turned that flashlight on, they all bolted and ran across the Paint Rock River. So I have to tell you some stories one day about this guy. Maybe I'll do a live video from up here. I might do one. I actually did some video, but I never posted it. I lived in that house for a year. All right, let's end that. Bang, we got to go to space weather here in a minute. So that's one other place we're going to go. Go to space weather. Oh, I'm not sharing it there. I got to pull this guy back into my other tabs because it's not. There we go. There we are. Space weather. What's happening, guys? I got to go back and check the chat room. I know there must have been a zillion chats. CME sparks strong geomatic storm. Coronal mass ejection hit Earth's magnetic field during the early hours of 12 May. I had a big headache yesterday, guys. The strongest geomagnetic storm of the young solar cycle 25. Very bright and active waves of aurora danced across the morning twilight. Alberta. Well, let's enlarge this. I lived in Alaska 2 years. Used to see a lot of that. A lot of that. It was lovely. Beautiful. Usually green shimmering veils hanging overhead. Yep, Aurora Borealis. All right, guys. Mercury and Venus. Mercury up high? Venus down low? Really? That's odd. How do you get Mercury that high above the horizon? It's usually very close to the sun. I wonder about that. They may have them reversed there. So let's go look at the solar projections for storms. There's a sunspot right there, guys. We could get more CMEs. What is the predictions? Wow, strong aurora up north. So I used to live right about there. Maybe we should go to Fort Greeley. There's usually a projection left column. Here it is. X class. So I don't know. Let's stop. They always keep these numbers the same. X class 1%. M class 5%. Okay. Active mid latitudes 40%. In a 24-hour period, and it goes down some. Okay. So we can still get some good activity up there. Looks like it's busy up there in space, as it always is. We had something pass by us on the 8th of May. It only 2/10 of the distance between us and the moon. That's about where our geosynchronous satellites are, guys. Wow, interesting. It was only 4 meters. Not very big. See, look, it's also going to be a 2021 because most of the stuff that we just discovered, which is passing close and usually is always small, it means we just discovered it. And you're going to see 2021 dates on it. I mentioned that several times in here. So we got to be, once you go past a whole bunch of pinks of things we just discovered, you're going to find where our current date is usually. But we're way down here. So where we're at, okay. We're right here, guys. So we got one recently discovered. We hadn't passed us yet. 1.8 linear distances. 2.2. It's 41 meters. That's big enough to cause some damage, but it's not coming very close. Wait, it's way further than the moon. Yeah, that's 1.8. Yep, nothing to worry about out of these objects. Nothing to worry about there. And that 4-meter one, probably would have burned up in the atmosphere unless it was still iron. All right, I don't believe they changed this chart in a while. Stratospheric balloon. Got to 2018. All right, guys, that's the space weather. So we'll stop the share. We've been everywhere. We've been everywhere, man. Across the mountains there, man. Traveling is my share. All righty, guys. We're going to go to the chat room now. I'm going to read. I'm just going to go there and see what you guys are saying. Yeah. Where are we at? Where's the chat room? Wednesday night. Bam. Leonard, to learn and teach, says the inventor Lee. All right, glad you're still here, Lee. Sorry to hear that, Susie. Glad you made it back to reality. Oh. All right, Lee. We kind of went around. You stayed for the tour. For sure, says well spoken Ken. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. We got 96 in the room. Let me do a refresh and see how many likes we got tonight. 198 likes. No, we did get that one thumbs down. Judy Dowell gave a super chat, $5. Well, thank you. Says that North Shore Preparedness is an excellent moderator, would be a welcome addition to your group. Highly recommended. Well, coming from Judy. Yeah, actually, I've seen North Shore Preparedness in Prepper Nurse One's chat room too. So let me go back up. Where were they at? There they are. What do y'all think about Eagle Eyes as a mod, guys? All right, North Shore, you're a moderator. Eagle Eyes has been in here with us for a while. I'm looking at it and added him. So Eagle Eyes, you might become a mod soon. He's asked for it. Usually when somebody asks for it, I'm a little slow to give it to you. But well, you're definitely in the consideration pipeline there. So let's go. Arnold Smith, you've been really good. Bang, you're a mod, Arnold. And Eagle Eye, you're on the verge of becoming a mod. Let me consider this. Check out your email. All right, we're going to scroll up because I missed a lot of comments. So I can't scroll all the way probably to where I started sharing all this stuff. It's stopping me. It's only allowing me to go so far. A lot of times it only does that. Colorado Jan says, "That's beautiful." Are you talking about Gunnersville? Or are you talking about where I grew up? Looks like our dam. Okay, I hadn't shown a picture of the dam. I'm stocking up a little more tomorrow. The boat is full, says the watchman. You know, Gregory means the watchman. My first name is the watchman in Greek. My middle name is of the mind. In the Teutonic, Allison is of holy fame. So my name is the watchman of the mind of holy fame. And the letters are 747. Kind of like the big jumbo jet, 747. So when I came out with the 747 when I was a little kid, I was all through. I said, well, that's my initials. Enough of spaghetti. Uh-oh, we're getting the spaghetti out there. Eagle Eye Images. I will tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow, getting ready ready to crash. Oh, getting ready to go to bed. Yeah, it makes sense. So where you at, Eagle Eye? Where you at? Where you located? The Watchman. Rich report. It will catch up sooner or later. That's right. We all got to pay the piper sometime. Eli, okay, just wondering why you told me to hit the road. I didn't tell you to hit the road. Where's that coming from? Who told you to hit the road? Boys, play nice. Oh, somebody arguing with each other? What is going on? What am I missing? Don't fight in my room, guys. Don't fight in my rooms. Oh, it's Geo and Eagle Eye clashing. What's happening here? I made it. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you. I don't know, Eagle Eyes. Eagle Eye View. Come in peace and go in peace. Oh. Okay. So somebody again. What's going on, guys? I'm missing part of the conversation. Eagle Eye, I love this channel, and you're just want me to go? Oh, okay. So we're having a bit of a fuss. Oh, Lee. No, just figure out who I am and show respect. Yeah, Lee deserves plenty of respect, guys. And like I've said at the beginning of this video, one of the things I expect is everyone to pay respect to everyone. This is a family channel. Everyone's got to pay due respect. Okay? Yeah, Evander Lee Wheelbarger is a very powerful dude, guys. Lots of connections, including in the Pentagon. And he's quite the inventor. Watchman would one man be greater than one that laid down his life for another in Afghanistan? People wave status all the time, but is it really beneficial? Yeah, true. All right. Suzuki, it was on suspicious observers. What was? Hey, you'll find Inventor Lee and I are not exactly the biggest fans of suspicious observers. Are somewhat less than the biggest fans. Yeah, if you noticed, I was kind of trashing the big wave. All right, Honest Matt says, I'm not judging your Eagle Eye View images. Just go to Lee's site. So, looks like Eagle Eye wasn't too appreciative of Inventor Lee Wheelbarger. So he added it. Okay. Crunchy Biscuit. Greg, do you have a background in astronomy or something? I've been a space fan all my life, but my background is my training in college is engineering. I got a Bachelor of Science in Engineering with electrical option, which means I'm an electrical engineer from the University of Alabama, Huntsville. Same college that Roy Spencer works for and puts out his satellite weather data from. And yes, I've met Roy Spencer. Roy Spencer personally talked me out. I'd been against the global warming, but I almost fell into the global warming camp, and he pulled me out of it personally, directly, through direct conversation with him. None less than Roy Spencer himself. It's also John Christie, who's of same ilk. Let's see. So Roy Spencer lives in my town. And he's also one of my Facebook friends, by the way. Tell Eagle who I am. Inventor Lee Wilbarger is an inventor. He's pretty much a warrior guy, too. He was in Ukraine during the first Russian invasion, really helping out the Ukrainians. He has deep ties in the Pentagon. He's invented a lot of the technology our troops use today. He also invented his own solar electric yacht, the largest one in the world at the time, Electric Blue. He's invented a lot of electronics in use by the military. Weapon systems, he knows them well. He's a prepper. He's got a communications network. He's setting up his own server type system. He is a very powerful, highly well-connected individual. So, and he's definitely for liberty, freedom, and he's one of us, and I consider him a friend. So, Inventor Lee Wilbarger is someone to respect. And now this family of channels that he and I delve in, he and I probably think more alike than most of the other people. So, let's see. And Inventor Lee Wilbarger's got, he's got quite a few channels, his own stuff going on. He's got, he did have a Patreon account, but he's shutting that down for his own system. So you need to check him out. He's the real deal. He is real, and he's a good guy. Did I hear correctly? They got the gas line back online. Yeah, they're working on it. It may take a while to get everything back up and fully restored. It may be like next week before they get fully restored, but they're working it. So let's see here. Old Hippie Homesteaders live, your page. You explain things very nicely. Well, thank you. I try. And you know what? You'll ask for things, I'll show you. Ask for things, I talk about them. I do them. I'll probably go too far with some of that. Probably want to hurt my subscriber base. Great troops of the land you grew up, great topos of the land you grew up on. Can see the contour at all. Yeah, Northern Shore preparedness, absolutely. Separate Shay, we'd tell him, but then we'd have to. Geo 85, I said hit the road, but it was in jest. Oh, okay. All right. The Michiganer, here are you? What do you mean by that? In the air seems. An obvious show. So, all right. Don't miss, guys. No snowflakes on this chat room, guys. Be tough. Be tough. Always have enough fuel stored safely to fill my Jeep and get out of Dodge. Good move. And store it safely, too. All right, North Shore. I'm happy to be here and enjoy the stream. There you go. North Shore, appreciate it. Melanie Lyons, genius. Yeah. Lee Wilbarger's a genius, guys. I'll give him that, definitely. Oh, yeah, Lee Wilbarger's been doing a lot of research in Grand Solar Minimum. Lots of research at Grand Solar Minimum. And so he speaks with authority when he talks about that. He's really delved deeply into it. Very brilliant individual, guys. I need to see Lee's channel. That's right. So, hey, Lee, you're a mod. Go ahead and share your channel links. Go ahead and just paste in. Feel free to paste away, Lee. All right, so I think you're winning Eagle Eye over. He says his channel looks good. Okay, I don't know what, I can't see the comments he made earlier. Hope. My name is banned on website and YouTube. Yeah. Tell too much truth, they just can't handle it. The Watchman. All I can say is that was a great first 100 days. First 100 days. All right, looks like Eagle Eye is getting dialed in. Shelly Meyer Lee, where is your site? Yeah, we love Roy Spencer. Absolutely, absolutely. See, Roy Spencer is a real hero. He's a real trooper. You know, see, you get Al Gore saying, nobody can deny it. And he said, the only scientist that talk, against global warming or all work for the oil companies. Roy Spencer does not work for an oil company. Neither does Lee. Neither does John Christie. And I got another friend named Ernie Gilmer. They're all climatological scientists. So every scientist I know personally who researches climate is not on the side of global warming. None of them are. No, none that I know. Not a single one support global warming. But I support global warming. Definitely. Proudly promote global warming. So Judy Doll, John Casey is tops. John L. Casey. Oh yeah. Lee the man, says Outpost Zebra. That's right. And you know, and these are real popular in one groups I've started, like the Freedom Restoration Foundation. A lot of the people in the Freedom Restoration are big fans of Lee Will Barker. Outpost Lee is in the house. Absolutely. Shelley Meyer, love you, Greg. Voltage and current. Yep. And what holds them apart is resistance. So if you got 100 volts and it's got to get through a 10 ohm resistor, Lee, don't answer this because this is like, you're laughing at that. Such a silly, simple question. Well, leave it to somebody else to tell me what's the amps. Oh, Geo, you got deleted message by your wise owl. Okay, everybody play nice. Will I fund my van off? Oh, you're running your van off of solar. Okay. Yeah, I need to put solar on my bus. And I have to have solar when I get out to Arizona. It's going to cost too much to run copper or to one wire out there. I can't even listen to Ben anymore. Yeah, me neither. Ben's such a goofball. A lot of people think Ben Davidson's some brilliant thing. There's tons of people thinking he's brilliant. Yeah, not even close, guys. Not even close. Eagle Eye View images. You would like Lee's channels. I rarely miss a show of his. Yeah, Lee puts out a lot of good information. Keeps you abreast of things. There you go. There, Lee has posted his channel, guys. There it is. Check it out, everyone. The Watchman. Problem is, Rascal went out of business. Been buying speed controls on eBay, but none of them really work too good. Oh. Wild Animus, Lee, I listen to him like I do anyone else. With a healthy dose of skepticism. You know, you're listening to Ben. Judy, I agree about Ben. North Shore Preparedness. I'll wait a while and learn your channel for a bit more. Hope it boots fly. Hope it let boots fly. Okay, I let boots fly, but I get the program. North Shore, I'm not exactly sure I follow that. All right, Lee, looks like you're picking up a few people here. You're winning some folks over. Just got a 40 amp speed control from eBay. Hey, ain't nobody answered my question. It was so easy. Probably the easiest question I've ever asked. Oh yeah, you also didn't answer where does that tune come from? I quit watching so a while back. I gave Diamond credit for that. Ben Lee, when someone is proven wrong again and again, you need to stop listening. No kidding. No kidding. Again and again and again. You know, I've went after some big name channels on some of my videos. You know, some people say, Greg, I just fear mongering. No, I have actually went after other people who went over the top of fear mongering and called them out on it. On my channel, publicly, bigger channels than me. And in the end, I was right. Some of that stuff they were predicting had time on it. And it all came to pass, and what I said was the way it was. Doug Thompson, it seems the siege is getting worse. I hope you are all prepared for a long haul. Now, that we need to be. That we need to be. They are definitely trying to corral us, right? In so many ways. The Watchman, talking about drops, I guess. If it were me, I would just do the Ford cylinder heads, but my mother's 80 and needs the safety stuff. Eli says, there is known global warming, but ice age coming, in my opinion. Well, that's what we're talking about. We're on the cusp of an ice age, it looks like. I believe my pool, the water hasn't warmed up enough to get in since 2010. Wow, Judy. Maybe you need to move back down south, Judy. Maybe not all the way to Florida, but you can go midway. Just get part way. Hawk Davidson says, talking to Colorado Jan, says, love Diamond Dave. I'm a mod. Thank you. You mod on Ben Davison's show, Hawk? Watchman. Dr. Eli. So, inventively, so stop wasting time with suspicious observers. Arnold, please remember that it's Green Greg's channel, so please be respectful to Greg and his friends. Thank you, thank you. Now, hey, go back to the beginning of this video. Well, that's one of the things I said. Be respectful to people in this room, please. There are hundreds. The 100 days was a joke about Joe Biden. 100 days. Oh, what elevation is safe for the future? Well, I'm not worried about the Chan Thomas story. What I would worry about is if you had a Tsar Bomba detonate, which could cause a radioactive tsunami, or if you had a major impact in the ocean of a big asteroid or comet. In general, I would say anything above 500 feet above sea level would be safe from those kind of events, unless you're right next to it. Tsar Bomba could really kick up a wave. It depends on what size weapon they use. So they talk like that they would just put the 2 megaton device, which is a very big nuke. It's a very big nuke, 2 megaton. But Russia has invented something called the Tsar Bomba, which is 100 megatons. They detonated a half Tsar Bomba. It's the biggest nuclear detonation, the biggest explosion generated by man in all history. The Tsar Bomba, the half Tsar Bomba, the 50 megaton version. The 100 megaton version, they designed and built it, but they never tested it. The Poseidon torpedo that they've invented, which is the UAV, basically torpedo UAV with a nuclear engine on it. So it's really a nuclear-powered UAV submarine launched by another submarine. Is sized to be able to handle the full-size Tsar Bomba. So it may be their intention to put some Tsar Bombas in that thing. Away from that would be mind-boggling. But, you know, inverse square law. You know, if something radiates out from a point source, you know, it drops in intensity by the square of the distance away from the point source. So that the strength of the wave, the height of the wave, drops off dramatically as you go away from that point source by the square of the distance away. So that's how it works. There's inverse square law. It's just purely geometrics. Anything coming out from a point source drops by inverse square. Any field emanating from a point source. If you emanate from a line, like a wire, all directions, it's 1 over r distance. It's 1 over r squared if it's a point source. It's pure geometry. If you come off from a panel, I mean, it should be the same for some distance, but we know there's limits to that. Oh, God bless Diamond, Dave. Susie Q, more subs, more sus orbs. Oh, orbs. Is there an orb flying around? Let's see here. Eagle eyes. I like Diamond. There we go. Was the team from the Pink Panther? Well, at least we got a guess. That'll be did. Oh yeah, it's pretty close. It's close. That's close. Did it. Yeah, that's close. That's not what I had in mind though. Think rock and roll opera. Greg was OS a gift. Was OS a gift? What is OS? Help me out here. Well, come on. Can't even. Watchman, I might have to take a lime bike for a ride. Oh. Geo, the planet is cooling, but that's not profitable. Oh, not profitable. Cool. Not profitable for their agenda of control, promote that. So I'm going to have to tell you what that comes from in a little bit. I think the ice age is coming too, says callers, and I can feel it. Yeah, we can feel global cooling, right? Drop says, the Watchman, I get that, would need a model number. Music something. Yeah, Judy, it is. Sarbama, how do you spell that? T-S-A-R, SAR is Russian. B-O-M-B-A. Okay, I can see. Look, guys, I've mentioned that in some of my videos. I'm talking about Russia. More than one. Looks like Israel has an opportunity to take back the temple. Pay close attention. Prophecy has been fulfilled. Ooh. Oh, that could be the outcome of all this fighting. It's possible. Cost me money on my card, those bikes. Oh, I just missed some textbook. All good. Watching my, oh, shoot. 27-foot elevation. We're going to look up Sarbama in a minute, guys. I've learned my lesson on the inverters. Oh, you pretty much get DC is a nice state. I hope DC don't become a state. Lee, what's that? Panels that pull power from both sides. And really have a good night, my friend. So you can call it a night. You days are where's Dunkin' when you need it? Dunkin' Donuts. I spilled my coffee all over my desk a little bit ago here. So we're going to check out the Sarbama. Come on, guys. We're going to go Sarbama. TSA. Wow, TSA comes up. Sarbama, Wikipedia. The AN 602, also known as Sarbama. Hydrogen aerial bomb, the most powerful nuclear weapon ever created and tested. Well, really, they tested the half-scale one. That was the biggest blast ever made by man. On October, 30 October 1961, so Halloween 1961, I was a 1-year-old. Verification, calculation principles. Yeah, they had a delay on it so the plane could get away, and it barely got away anyway. They knew it was a big risk that plane might not make it. That's where they detonated it. There's a lot of stuff in here about this, guys. That's the initial fireball detonated in the air. Consequences of the test. The creation and testing of the super bomb were of great political importance. It demonstrates potential in creating a nuclear arsenal of great power. Yeah. So, yeah, they're not talking about some of the other effects. So let's go here and look at it aerially. All right. If this was Paris, this would be the area of total destruction, way outside of main Paris. Okay, guys? Area of total destruction. With a radius of 35 kilometers. Woo-wee. 35 kilometers radius. Guys, a 70 kilometers diameter. 70 kilometers diameter. That's a huge blast zone. That's huge. But we're going to go check out the Poseidon torpedo. Poseidon. How do I spell Po? Poseidon. P-O-S-I. Spelling it wrong. P-O-E-I. P-O-S-E-I. Hope can't spell E-I-D-O-N. Poseidon. T-O-R. Torpedo. Not really a torpedo, guys. Status 6, Ocean Multi-Purpose System. Oh. So if they dropped it on New York, the plume of radiation would go all the way down to Mobile. That's way bigger. Yeah, this would be with the Sarbama. Yeah, 100,000 megatons, kilotons. This is the Poseidon torpedo detonated in New York. This is probably above water to put out a radiation field this long. Wow, that looks like the area covered by the Colonial Pipeline. Estimated fatalities, almost 8 million, and another 4 million injured from one device. Guys, there's never been anything to wipe up that many people from one device. That is horrifying. Horrifying. This thing has a nuclear plant, gas-cooled nuclear reactor, stealth technology. So this torpedo, supercavitation, so it can go faster. So it's a fast, stealth, underwater submarine. Yeah, this would be a very bad day. A very, very, very bad day. The crater inside. Wow. This is a huge. The cloud would go over Philadelphia. Wow, guys. Philadelphia would be under the cloud this thing created, the mushroom. Philadelphia would be under the mushroom. See how powerful this thing is? Man, bad, bad, bad day. But if it detonated in the water, it would kick up one heck of a tsunami, radioactive tsunami. Wipe out the entire coast of a nation with one device, multiple cities, multiple cities. Guys, we don't want to see this thing. We don't want to see this. This is why, yeah, this would be awful. All right, let's go back to the chat room. So, folks, oh, am I sharing this? Oh, I'm not sharing. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was sharing. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I do that when I get out of share. My bad. Here we are. This is the Sarbama. My bad. It's late. This is the Sarbama. The device. This is where it was detonated on the Arctic Ocean, the initial fireball. This is what I was talking about. This is Paris right here. This is the, all the suburbs around the different cities. And this is the 70-kilometer diameter total destruction zone with lots of destruction. The past has total destruction. This thing's huge. It's big. It's bad. It's ugly. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Here we are. Let's go to this one. This is the torpedo. It's down here. This is the torpedo that's designed to carry it. This is where I was talking about if it blew up in New York City, how it would spread radiation all the way to Mobile. This is how many people it would take out. Not good. This is that mushroom cloud that would go all the way out over Philadelphia. Excuse me, I should have spilled my coffee. And then some. Guys, this is ugly. Future uses. Wow, we don't see any future use of this thing. External links. Let's see if we can get. I had pictures of different mushroom clouds. Size. Nuclear. See. Detonation. Size of nuclear detonations. Here we go. Come on, open up, would you? Yeah, we're not even down to Hiroshima. Hiroshima's a little bitty thing besides all this. Yeah, let's go with that. That's Mount Everest. This is where the airplanes fly. Wish I can blow that up. Is that Hiroshima and Nagasaki? It's hard to read. This is Mount Everest. This is a B-83 bomb. This is Castle Bravo, which is the biggest bomb in the United States set up. It's Castle Bravo. And that's pretty much one of the working level devices that we fielded here, the B-83. This is the tested Sarbama that the Russians ignited. See how much higher it was. Mount Everest is like down here compared to it, guys. And this is their full scale Sarbama by comparison. Okay, let's go back. And that one, go back. So there's some better charts that show these. I'm trying to find a good comparison chart. That's an interesting story. The man known to have been bombed twice. Yeah, he got both in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. He was in both places when he got hit and survived. Make this bigger. See, this goes up into the mesosphere, over 200,000 feet. Guys, I can't get a balloon any higher than this right here. This is way up in the stratosphere, at the top of the stratosphere. Here's where your airplanes fly. This is where your balloons fly. This is a 15 kiloton Hiroshima. This is your Nagasaki. There's Mount Everest. This is a 1 megaton, which goes over the airplane. This is a Castle Bravo, 15 megaton. And here's the 50 megaton Sarbama. Well, the 100 megaton goes up even higher. Guys, wow. So this is why your Doug vote is full of it. The atmosphere would have balled up the kind of stuff. You know, I said it would take 63 trillion of these devices to do what Doug Vogt was talking about for ocean evaporation. Of course, they'd all have to be over the ocean to work. 63 trillion. So just imagine what a powerful beam it would take from the sun. It would throw the atmosphere up into the space, and it would all get sloughed off to the edges. Lots of it would lose so much atmosphere in an event like that. If it happened every 10, 12,000 years, Earth wouldn't even have an atmosphere now. All right, I've done a video on nuclear survival, nuclear bug out. All right, I'm mad at that, Kevin. Glass size. Antimatter bomb. Oh my God. Here's Sarbama. There's an antimatter bomb. 215 megatons. Oh my God. Some people are Yeah, antimatter is hard to produce, though, guys. That's the good thing about that. Very hard to produce. All right, enough of all that. I think it's time to go back to the chat room. Hello. All right, let's go over here and see what everybody's saying. Yeah. I turn on chat here. Oh, I don't set that's from chat in a session. Never mind. Let me go back to Google. And are we still here? There it is. And we got 78 still in the room. Wow. Still 78 people here. Wow. All right, guys, it's getting late. Everybody have to go here. Leonard Lee says, Greg, I'm in DC, so let's get together when I get back home. Okay. All right, Lee. How's it going over in DC, Lee? What's happening there? Is there gas around DC, Lee? Wow, I missed a lot of chat. Holy smokes. Lots of chat. All right, I've seen that. All right, I'm just kind of looking through stuff. I like Diamond. Let's see, it says Eagle, AC Truth. Whoops, we missed some things. That's right, Colorado. Both Diamond and I've had Lee on our channels, and so is Rex. Pole reversals, this is Colorado, more snow. Oh no, first time since '75. Actually, I've seen it snow in Denver, like in the morning on Memorial Day once. I don't think it didn't stay, but it snowed in the morning Memorial Day when I was up there for the ISDC conference. Watchman, you need at least 300 watts to change a good deep battery cycle. Oh, I still haven't told you what song that is. Let me get down the bottom of the scroll. When I get down the bottom of the scroll, I'm going to tell you what song that tune I was using came from. In fact, maybe I'll show you the video. Greg, 2 tours and gone plus 2 fingers, 6 brothers. Yeah, okay. Well, use it something. Physics and math, says Arnold Smith. Yeah. All right, I've seen some of these chat messages. I don't want to read everyone out loud because of Major Tom. No, it's not from Major Tom. That's good. My mama said, to get things done, you better not mess with Major Tom. You better not mess with Major Tom. Trying to say that like a song. Excuse me. Son did a number in the 1850s. Yeah, 1859. Carringtonville. I got one general store that's been doing good in my boat. All right. How long would it take until the land was inhabitable? Well, you know, most of the nuclear radiation will be gone after 2 weeks, but I don't know, something like Cerebama, that's going to lay down a lot of mess. We're setting ducks, said Amanda. Amanda, you need to get out of there. Not Amanda. You on? So, thanks for share, Green Regs. Well, thanks for being here. Gee, keep out radiation. Yeah, that's why I like my buildings with the thick walls on. Chris says, dang, Greg, you're making it hard to leave. You're covering a lot of different things, haven't I? We've been everywhere tonight, all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. I didn't know if you're older. So I don't know if I'm on your older channel or something, but you've got about what? But you've about does not have the email either. I'm sure follow that. You want evaporation, all you need is a large comet. And yeah, that would make a mess. It wouldn't evaporate 600 feet of seawater though. Not even that. New days always. I know you just have to make better coffee than Burger King. Moving that, did your pipes freeze or break? Oh. Hammer the like button. Hey, we're down at the bottom, guys. So let me hit the refresh. How many likes we got here? 214 likes. Very good. Thank y'all. All right, Greg, I'm using Robitussin Max Strength Cost Suppression. Okay. All right. I am going to look something up. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Been late. I haven't got much sleep all week. Especially early this week, I was up late pushing real hard because I was trying to harvest worms. So. All right, so the little tune I was singing came or humming, yeah. Pink Panther was faster. But this one doesn't look more like. It was background music for when monsters were roaming the earth. But these monsters were robotic from another world. So let me go share this. I got to do a share. Hang on. You are about to discover the source. It's one of my favorite rock and roll operas of all time. Ding, 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 ding. Jeff Wayne's musical version of the War of the Worlds. I flat love it, the whole thing. Coming to the Martians, the Earth under the Martians. That's based on the 1800s version of the story. So they take it all back to then, the 1800s version. So now you will find this on YouTube, mostly in bits and pieces, but you can actually find pretty much the whole thing pieced together, but they always cut out some segment of it. Nowhere on YouTube do you find the entire thing that I can find, unless maybe you got to pay for a version. But I forgot the entire song. I've loved to play it. It's some beautiful background music. It's actually very beautiful music. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Fun music about the world getting destroyed. Well, almost. But there's a cover at the end. There's always hope at the end. So that's where we're at. We might be facing an onslaught, but there's always hope at the end. All right, what happened? I just lost that. What am I sharing? There's what I'm sharing. And here we are. So let's see here. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I know it's not Rocky Horror Picture Show, but that was kind of fun too. All right, North Shore, you heading out. So the mitts used to change 50 barrels were asbestos. Oh, okay. Yeah, Asbestos, yeah, we used to use it like crazy. Didn't have any fear of it. War of the Worlds, 70s, done by Moody Blues. Oh, okay, that's different. Well, now this is Jeff Wayne is his own conductor here. Jeff Wayne, he's really good. Now the Moody Blues might have played for him some, but the original thing was narrated by Richard Burton, and then later he had what's his name narrating it? Shoot, I'm drawing blank. Call it a night, Amanda. Good song, Greg. Do you play any instruments? I just play myself. Yeah, all right. 220 in Ohio. There we go. Now you just got music too. Boy, I'm an all kind of performer. Should have been on Hee Haw. Yeah, should have been on Hee Haw. Yeehaw. All righty, guys. Wow, been quite a night. Quite a night. So I think we ought to take some prayer requests here. I'll probably stop the share here in a minute. Can someone tell me the name of the electrical cord clips that have teeth and a click together to hold a cord? You call them alligator clips. Alligator clips. All right, bing. Halo. I think I stopped the share here. So come back. So Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Here, expecting frost tonight. Wow. Toronto's interesting. Oh, so you're in Toronto. Okay. Are you actually in Toronto being a prepper? I wouldn't want to be in a city if I was a prepper. But Toronto is one of the neatest cities I've ever seen. Unbelievable. Hee-haw, says Soul's-Eye Jules. All right, guys. So we got to pray for Soul's-Eye. Aren't you the one that was talking about you're just had a procedure? Am I getting this right? All right. So we should pray for Judy and for her daughter Cherry. We should pray for Granny Lana and her granddaughter Kaylee. I think I'm a little too tired. Yeah, we're about to call them out. We're a family in here, and so sometimes we pray for those that are in need at the end. This is not a religious channel. I'm not here doing a religious service. It's just I do believe in the power of prayer. Please pray for Broussard Homestead down in Louisiana. Okay, Broussard Homestead. Amanda B. Got her stars and flowers. There we go. That last flower looks to me like a Rose of Sharon. That Rose of Sharon's right there on the other side of that wall. On the other side of that wall. All right. North Shore, yes, sir. I'm an hour east of Toronto, Canada, all locked down. Ooh. Yeah, I heard Canada was all locked down. Too bad. How do you survive lockdown? Hey, you know what, North Shore, maybe we should do a show one day. Be interesting to get your perspective on these things. So as I'm recovering from my heart procedure, feeling really well too. Okay, good. So we'll have to pray for Soul's Eyes, guys. All right. Let's pray that our country, that we get through all this stuff we're facing, our world, not just our country, but our whole world. We have people from all over the world here. Canada, Australia in here tonight. We have Canada and Australia. We get people from other countries time to time. I have an unspoken prayer need, though. Okay. So let's pray for Soul's Eyes' unspoken prayer. She may have helped whatever it is. Drops that just lost a pup and then had for years. Oh, that's too sad. So all right, guys, we're going to do a quick prayer. Pray for peace and health, says Amanda. Amen to that. And to the safety of Australia. What's that? Because Australia's under a lot of pressure from the chins. The chins ease. Mr. Greggs, we could do that. We would like to share with the rest of the world. Okay. That would be interesting. Email me at, just say your title in an email. Email me at, I'll type it in there to check this email. I don't check it that often, but be careful what you're saying, because I got other people check this email too. Don't get too personal here. Thank you for the live stream. All right, guys, let's go into a little quick prayer session here. Just everybody pray according to your own faith. I'm not here to it's like I said, it's not a religious show, and some of my followers are not of any faith, but that's okay. Just whatever comes natural to you, just think, meditate, pray. I do believe in the power of positive thinking, the power of prayer. All right. All right. Amen. I hope everybody's doing well. It's a long night. It's 1:27 here, almost 1:30 at my time. It's 2:30 in Ohio on Eastern time. And we have 72 people still in the room here. Let me refresh. Yeah, 72. So we still got a fair number in here all this late time. I really appreciate y'all. Very first time though. Amen. Get skin check, says Amanda. Oh. All right, guys. I thank everyone who's come in the room tonight to watch. I'm going to turn off these bright lights. They blind me. Hi from Mexico. Oh, we got some back from Mexico. All right, bless. Good to see you. Well, 11:30 here, way past my bedtime. Hey, it's 1:30 here where I'm at, so you're Western time. I had to get on, say good night, amen. We're about to go here. Amen. Stay well and safe. So let's see what it will look like here in the dark. Just for fun, for those that missed it. Well, we're all good. Heads up. That's right. That's right. Think comfrey. There we go. So y'all might remember. I'm waiting until I see the feedback on my video here. I'll turn the light out. Yeah, I like my white beard here. It's all natural colors, guys. My beard used to be redder than my head. A little bit, not anymore. So, hey. Ain't that funny? Hey, Halo. Wow. Ain't that cool? Yeah, would have been Woden's tonight if I could have started this at 9 o'clock. I can only be Woden's if it starts at 9. This is Woden's Wooden Wand of Wonders. I got a Shungat crystal on it. I just thought we'd have a little bit more fun before we go. We're about to call it a night here. All right. There we go. Electric. Gotta have a little fun, right, guys? Give you a little chuckle before you go to bed. Nothing else. You have to do that more often. All right. Well, we got some laughs. That's good. Uh-oh. It's open moons there, Amanda. Thanks for egging everyone. My beard is white as can be. There we go. All right. Need some LEDs in my beard. Come running out the bushes. That mate. Yeah, I should do that. I should go somewhere and do that at night. That'd be a good way to get some campers, right? You glow like fiber. Ooh. It's just me, guys. It's just me. I promise. All right. I guess I should do that one more time. Just for kicks. Wow. Just discovered this tonight. Just wearing a light here. Wow, you can go see my hair. Wow. Cool. All right. What other YouTuber ever did this for you? What other YouTuber could do this? Right? We have fun on here. What can we say? Giant light bulb. I'm a lamp. I never thought I'd be a lamp. Now I know what I'm going to be when I grow up. A lamp. You know, images. Now I know where the fiber optic began. Ready to pounce. Yeah, that was the music when the aliens are walking around. Floating head. There we go. Sweet dreams, everyone. All right, see you later. It is time to call it a night. But we had a little fun, right? That's one thing we try to do on this channel. You know, I cover a lot of serious topics, but that don't mean we can't have a little fun. Sometimes we got to get out of the dumps and have a little levity. RGB lighting strips would be cool. I was going to say never see this anywhere else. Santa, that's you. Oh, you discovered me, Amanda. Yes, indeed. Santa, I am. Sam, I am. Green Griggs and him. The Santa, I am. Rocket Santa, no less. You know, hey, check out all my other Santas around here, right? There's lots of Santas here, Green Griggs. Alrighty, guys. We run long, really long. It is 1:33. Once again, to finish up and wrap up, I'm going to say thank you. Thank you very much, one and all, to everyone who's watched tonight, to all my listeners, to all my fans, to all my subscribers. Very hearty from my heart. Thank you. And for those of you who are mods, thank you for your service and moderation. Thank you for your due diligence, for keeping our chat room clean, straight, civil, and keeping me from getting booted off the platform. And to all of you, hey, I'm leaving it dark just because, you know, it's kind of like it the way my white beard shines like this. It looks different, doesn't it? Quite a contrast. Take on my hat, so you can see my head, my face, like a man. Isn't that funny? Now I'm all shaded. Yeah, might meet me out in the night somewhere. That was a storyteller. Anyway, and all of you that gave super chats, wow, really good. Appreciate it. That was so great. That was so wonderful. For all you who donated the super chats, a hearty from the bottom of the heart. very much thank you. Thank you. So many of you have helped out, and you make me feel so good. I always, it always lifts my spirits just to chat with you guys. It really does. This is like therapy. It's like therapy. I get to chat with you guys because we're a great family. I appreciate everybody here. You're all wonderful. Can I see the little Santas over here? There's a whole bunch of them where we can't see them all. Santas. All right. I believe that's it for tonight. So to one and all, I wish you a very happy good night. I wish everyone has sweet dreams tonight, healing and health and wealth. May these things be bestowed and fall upon all of you. And Woden's wooden wand of wonders blessing upon all of you. May all of you have health, wealth, and a wondrous night. Great health. And with that, I say, come on, guys, we'll just have fun. We're just having fun. This is a live action role play. All right, everyone. To everyone, all the best and good night.